All right. So, kind of a weird day, but starting later than usual and on a different day.
Whoa, there's an echo.
That was me, sorry. Which it scared the crap out of me too. I was like, what is happening? Why is Jason everywhere? Because he's God.
Let's just say that you're live on Twitch.
All right. So we're going to be here for the next month at least, um, until we get a more permanent schedule for Ryan.
Right, Robert?
No, Ryan.
What about my permanent schedule?
Because you're going to be out of school and in work.
Oh yeah. I
So,
mean, I'm looking for the morning, so the time shouldn't really change. But I haven't started the job yet. I don't think I'm going to accept the job for the summer unless I can get the time, because I don't actually have to work. Just that kind of money is good. I can get it.
so hopefully nothing will change, and Wednesdays will be our primary day. Because it definitely seems everyone benefits better from having the game on Wednesday.
And earlier.
Yes, and earlier. Maybe. Let's see. I gotta do the hard part and try to find you guys. Alright, there we are. Alright, so
So,
did you guys take yourselves off the map?
no,
No?
I'm here.
Probably the wrong minute.
Wait, why did Belle go all the way over there?
I'll just keep looping down the hallway until Jason can see it. I don't know, actually, if this is even the hallway. It's darkness.
Okay.
Darkness, my friend.
Find us?
Weren't you guys in the hallway with the ballistas?
No.
No.
No, that was 2 weeks ago, friend. We found the secret stash of alcohol.
Oh, okay. Yeah, might help if we get a recap.
And now we're
I was-
sitting around trying to figure out. Oh, Ryan's ready. All right, let's do this.
All right. Last session in the adventures of Azazel and the party run by a bird.
What? Wait, Belle runs the party? This is amazing.
I mean, that's what it seems like. So that's what he's observed. So he's like, everyone seems to just cater to the bird. She seems to be in charge. Um, occasionally Constantine will like try to put some reins on her, but most of the time,
We need to change that.
all right. Unless it involves alcohol, then Detruda takes charge.
Trude is the mom.
Or involves something evil, then Constantine takes charge. But sometimes Bell gets away. Bell and Detruda get away with doing the evil things, despite the fact that Constantine doesn't like it. They're not evil, but questionable.
We don't get away with it. We justify it with facts and reasoning.
I don't. I definitely just get
Go
away
with
with
that.
it.
All right. So last session, we started off at the end of a hallway with Ballista, and so we fought our way through fought them, and they were really difficult, but teamwork prevailed. We took them down. Uh, we ended up finding a strange puzzle afterwards. It had something to do with alcohol. Um, it turned out I think we had to feed uh, all of these dwarves, all statue things with booze, right?
Hands. We had to give them rations.
Yeah, we gave them rations because nothing
Oh
is
yes, that's right. We had to give
harsher
them
on
all.
an empty stomach when you're just guzzling down beer. You need some food with that.
Right, we had to give them rations. So after the rations, we made it in through this room with all these um, vats that were supposed to be filled with alcohol. In one of the vats, we found a zombie beholder that was really drunk and really intelligent. And so I decided to sample some of the booze in there. And yeah, it was great. I mean, it wasn't bad. I really got my cognitive functions working, you know? Right?
Sure did eventually tried it too.
Yeah, Detruda tried
Oh yeah,
to.
you guys. Like I don't know if that had any real effect on your stats. I feel like somebody told me that it did, and you should tell me that so I can fix the overlay.
Okay, yeah. It gave everyone who drank it a +1 to intelligence.
Okay.
And now our max intelligence can go up to, what was it, 22 or 21? 21.
So we then went down this hallway, left the beholder to his own devices, because he seemed pretty chill.
And
And we then proceeded to fall into every trap hole down this hallway, and we had to we had a hell of a time getting people out of it, because it was like spring loaded to shut on like as soon as it. Yeah, it was insane, and I hated it.
now we have to go back through it.
And we made it all the way down here, only, right, to find only booze. No keys to anything or anything like that. So we have to go back through the hellish room that had the beholder, zombie beholder, and the crazy lady who might want to kill us. And I think that was where we left off. We were heading back.
Well, I think we were. Yeah, and we were trying to decide what we were doing because we're like trapped in this hallway.
No, we can jump over these. That's how, right?
No. As in, like this hallway proper. Like.
Yeah. Unless we go
we
fight.
have nowhere to go once we get out of this.
Right. So we either have to go kill a lot of things, or.
Well,
I
don't think we can survive that fight to the north.
I mean, we're gonna have to try to sneak by again.
Right. There's nowhere for us to go. I think that's what the debate was. I think that's why we stopped here. Actually, we stopped here for a really long time because I was very confused as to why the hallway was sloped the way it was.
Yeah. So I guess we
think
can
it's actually where we ended.
Head back to the ballista hallway, because that's really the only place for us to go. Since we're not allowed to open up any of these casks.
Yes. True.
Well, we can't open up any of the casks.
No, we can. It'll break it.
And the druid would get mighty angry.
Yep, one of her 144 some casks of booze might spill.
Oh, also, if you want, you can give me either Constantine or Robert. Oh, never mind. You were already on it.
Belle. I prefer if you played Constantine.
Okay.
The only reason for that is because I know your computer is faster than the others.
What are you saying?
He's a cleric with a lot of crap in his character sheet.
Very true. I'll get him.
I give you guys all control over it, so you guys can move move him and see what he sees. I'm gonna do the same thing with Merrick.
Hey,
You guys all have control.
go play, or I'm gonna take your Xbox away.
Did we want to take a rest at all, or are we all ready to go?
Didn't we rest before?
To be fair, what is my health?
Yeah, I'm only missing 2 spell slots, so. 20 change?
Yeah, they added numbers to bars.
When was the last time we took a long rest?
A long rest?
A long rest? Not that long ago. You guys haven't taken a short rest today.
I'd like to take a short.
Because you guys, if remember, you guys took a long rest, and then after the events of the worm,
Right.
and then you guys walked down.
Really one hallway.
Yeah, you guys walked back down the same hallway, and then kind of maneuvered your way through the beholder after it attacked Bell, and then
Go
we
play.
stopped
Why?
I
um,
said.
the session with you guys facing the ballistas. Then you guys fought the ballistas, and then moved into the brewery.
Well, don't be scared.
Do you guys mind if we just take a quick rest?
Sure.
No, go ahead.
Thanks.
But I think we can jump out of here first.
I mean, yeah, we can try to get out of here first if you'd want to, and we can go hide in the beer room.
Right.
With all
I
the
don't want to go in the beer room.
The other dwarves.
Or the hallway. I mean, I guess down here is probably the safest, but I don't know.
I feel like it's safest in here.
None of you sleepwalks, right?
Well, we're not going to sleep. We're just,
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry,
we're just taking a breather.
Oh, you
Alright.
sleepwalk, right?
Are you guys going to short rest in this room, or are you going to move to any other room?
No, you're not eating the watermelon.
I mean, I'd rather either. I guess my preference would be for here. Nothing has tried to kill us in here yet.
Okay, so you guys want a short rest in here? Alright. I'm not going to bother ruling for encounters because you guys are too far away from any of the encounters. Especially since the encounters can only come one direction, and that's through the beholder.
If anybody wants to roll, you can get one extra.
Roll encounters for the beholder.
No, not the drunken beholder, the other beholder.
Right, yeah. You should roll encounters for it.
Are you fucking kidding me
Die.
right
Well, at least you get 5. Not the greatest start of rolls, but if you're going to roll these ones, you might as well get them out of the way for this.
now? No, that's not how I feel.
How long does it take to make a deck?
To make a new one,
Yeah.
long rest.
Long rest, okay. Just check.
And then you can swap on a short rest, and then trade, essentially make a new deck on long rest. I like the fact that they did add numbers, because sometimes I always forget my maximum.
It's right on your sheet.
Right, but if I'm doing everything for the tokens,
Oh, I see.
It's more. This is more of a GM feature.
Yeah.
Player feature.
Right, that's what I mean. I don't know. I just want to like
When you're,
the
handling
numbers
monsters
takes
and
away
stuff,
from something for me.
you don't always really remember what the max HP.
I mean, there might be a way to turn it off. But yeah, you guys can all roll your hit dice. Did you roll any for Constantine or Merrick?
No, they're both really short. Or like Merrick, they're both only short, like 6.
Okay.
So I don't think they would.
I get nothing back on long rest. I mean, not short rest.
I get you. Oh.
Alright, so I had one lucky use one.
So we should probably talk about what we're gonna do. I mean, mean, we can just walk down there and talk about it if you want to just like be physically looking at the two doors. But I feel like,
One will die and the other one may make it.
well, we can't get through one door. We have to either figure out whatever it is that figure out a way to open that other door, or find the key, or go back through and die.
Maybe if we knock on the door and be like, hey, do you guys have a key?
No. We can't make any, literally can't make any sound. Like, we would have to sneak through. And Bell points to Constantine. We're not very sneaky.
At that thing, I'm probably sure Constantine would just make kind of sad eyes. Like, oh.
Anybody have
We couldn't
thoughts?
find anything here.
No.
Well, you guys can always put it to a vote.
Well, that's not fair. So,
Well, there's not even a vote option. It's more of a discussion.
yeah.
Well, it's you're
We can go check out the locked door again and see what we can do, but that's about all we. If
Yeah.
that fails, we have to go through the building. There's nowhere for us to go.
I do
I
agree
mean,
with
I
that.
guess we could try sending, Merrick and I on a stealth mission. Try to find the key.
I mean, I can turn you guys.
We can't hear you.
I mean, I could probably try to turn you guys invisible, but
If I thought we could, if we knew where the key was, I'd say go for it. But I mean, if we do that, we might as well just do a separate session for you guys. Because who knows where it is or how long that could take.
Just recapping us, you can feel free to tell me I don't know and we can do it all over again, but we thoroughly searched these rooms basically everywhere except the caskets, right?
in the brewery.
Casks. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys thoroughly explored the first room that had the frescoes, where you guys figured out the puzzle. The second room was the
No, we didn't fully explore that room that had
No,
the
you were-
zombie beholder in it.
You were afraid of the beholder.
no, it was thoroughly searched. Merrick did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the only thing that was there was empty barrels that were similar to the ones in this room.
But we looked in the other casks or whatever vents.
Yeah, you looked in the other vats and they were dry. The only one that wasn't dry was the one that had the beholder in it. And then as far as these rooms, you guys definitely searched each of the 3 pit traps effectively, and
Just the same.
the 2 rooms, the 2 secret door rooms here. So as far as a stone key, you did not find.
Well, you guys want to just get to the door and stare at it while we talk about it?
Sure.
Can we, now that we know where the traps are, can we just get down this hallway?
Yeah. I dragged Merrick all the way over there.
Great, thank you.
Where's Constantine?
No, we'll skirt along the outside. I can scooch him with me.
Okay.
She will skirtle.
It's Scoodle.
I dragged Bobble over there for you too.
No, beholder say anything fast
No, remember he's in there, so he doesn't even see you as you pass by.
I'm gonna talk to him and be like, hello again. Does he say anything?
I mean, he'll say, "Who are you?"
I'm the dwarf.
"Hello, dwarf.
How are you doing in your drunkenness?
I'm fine. How are you?"
I'm okay. Just for warning you, you may get this thing called a headache, and it's because you drink too much. Okay, just watch out for that.
Okay.
It's not fun. And you may vomit.
Oh, bye. Hello again.
Well, have a good time. Try not to vomit yourself. Lay on your side if you go to sleep. So he just got off his route. Hear me?
Huh?
He just got off his route.
Okay. Then you should be home in like 30 minutes or whatever.
Come over and listen.
And
That
we
doesn't
didn't
sound like it.
we didn't find any like keys or clues or hints or anything about a stone key.
Well, we did
No.
Because I asked and he said no. Almighty voice said that.
So
But you do know there's a lot of rooms that you guys pass by.
Maybe we need to try to sneak past them and then go through those rooms?
I'd like to re-examine this door again. What was special about it again?
It was stone.
I mean, it's a,
The lock is built into the door.
Yeah.
So you can't just be like picked.
it essentially looks the same as the walls around you. The difference is that it's carved out like a door, and that you can see a slot there, kind of halfway carved into there with a circular ring around it. It looks like you could fit some sort of key in there.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, besides sneaking through, I don't think Merrick is going to be able
to crack this one.
Are these lights more of those stupid candles?
Are the lights?
the candles that attacked him.
No.
Right. Are you scared of candles?
You would be scared of candles too if they tried to kill you.
They are red crystals that seem to be glowing.
I'm gonna touch the red crystal.
Okay, well, now I don't have to do it.
Okay, nothing seems to happen.
Can I grab it?
You want to pull the crystal out?
You can try.
Yeah, you can pull the crystal out and it goes dark.
Aww. Can I put it back in there?
Yeah.
Does it go bright again?
Yes, it lights back up.
Be like, guys, look! So, if I, like, can I, peep in there?
In there and see, what's there that's making it light up?
I mean, there's just a stand there that holds the crystal. That's built into the wall.
I was gonna say, can I grab the stand? Can we see through the crystal when it's lit up, or no?
Yeah, you can see through the crystal.
Right. Does the crystal seem to have anything special inside of it?
No.
Almost had something, guys.
You want to examine the area around it?
Yeah, see what's causing it to glow.
You could assume that since you watched Intruda take the crystal out of the stand and then put it back in the stand, that it probably has something to do with the stand.
Yeah, do I think I could like figure out how it was made? Duplicate it?
Are you trained in mason tools?
Mason tools?
Masonry? Then no.
Nope.
But you definitely know it has something to do with the stand. And Constantine still has his detect magic up, but he would, tell you that it has the same glow that all the other walls do.
And that's magical.
Yeah.
He's about an hour.
Okay. And we'll see him in an hour.
Where does he live? Egypt?
We could send some of our group through and then
And then what? Hope and pray that they make it through there?
who knows invisibility spell?
I do.
I do.
How many times can you cast it?
A lot. But we can each only have it up for. I can have it up for 2 people because concentration.
Right. And Gertrude, how many people same thing, you can only have it up for 2 people?
I'm assuming she also only has 3rd level spells, so.
Yeah, I'm only at the 3rd level lead. So yeah,
Well, what if... Alright, so you can each cast it on 2 people. There's 5 of us.
Leave Merrick behind. I'm just kidding.
No. What if you cast it on... Just cast it on 2 people, and say make it like Constantine and Merrick, and see if they... And then after... You know how long it lasts?
An hour.
An hour? Alright, well it's not going to take them an hour to get to the other side of the room, so say give them like 10 minutes. And if,
Well, I mean, the problem isn't necessarily them seeing us, it's them hearing us. Like,
Right.
the other guy let us through and was like, oh yeah, she's gonna fight you if she knows you're here.
But if we make a noise and they look and they don't see anything, we're a lot less likely to have to fight anything. They might just, think like they're hearing things or something.
Also, I'm pretty sure that the zombie will be able to see us no matter what.
I was about to say that I'm pretty sure they may be able to see through our invisibility. I don't know anything much
Was
about
the-
beholders. Would we know if beholders can see through invisibility?
I mean, I was sneaking and he beat the shit out of me.
No, you wouldn't know if they could see through invisibility.
I was gonna say we can go ask a beholder.
I would say you can't go ask him. I wonder if we could convince him to come out of his vat and, like, go talk to his friend.
Just a recap, just because it's been a while. The beholder that is on the other side of the door, you would remember he had a strange... You didn't see his eye. His eye was painted over and had strange symbols on it. And 2, the other beholder, when asked to come along, refused because he said he couldn't leave the vat.
We kept trying to get up and he couldn't.
Okay, so yeah, either way, we don't really know anything about beholders, so we can't make this assumption.
I mean, we could talk to the beholder that can talk to us and see what he knows.
I mean, sure, find out what he knows, but I think we should try this, because that's that or fight. I mean,
Yeah, I would genuinely rather not.
Unless
Like,
you have
people that are...
some
Well, I
other
mean,
way to
the
get through
beholder
here.
zombie, I think, was just gonna kill us, if I'm being honest. But, I mean, these other people seem to just be living their lives. It seems a little rude to just... I recognize that they're gonna attack us, but, least attempt not to do that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we shouldn't just be like, I know I'm sneaking through your stuff here, but I guess
I guess I can fight you now. I mean, they're just trying to be people.
Yep.
I mean, if they want to, I can seriously make them into skeletons, or if they're up for it. But just say, pretty sure they don't want that. I'm always up for more friends.
I also just don't know, like, so being realistic, if we get past the door, like, so we didn't talk to the we didn't go in the flesh consuming demon room, but we went around all the other rooms. So unless it's in the room with the flesh consuming demon, and then there's the feast lady who was like, "No, don't talk to me." I can't imagine that it's there. And then the bugbear guys, but I think that we managed to get to most of the places with the bugbear guys.
I believe.
There was a place that was trapped. We never made it past that because we didn't know the password.
Right, that's the bugbear guys.
I believe there's also another section you guys missed.
Those are the three. I mean, that's what I have written down. Unless we missed a secret door somewhere or something.
I know for sure there was an area we missed like way at the beginning. I think there was like a turnoff that we never went down, like before even the bazaar. I was pretty sure, unless I'm mistaken. At least.
Didn't we? I thought we went back and went through those rooms.
No, I don't think we did.
I'll let you know. There's you guys are on the right half. You guys went down the right half of the dungeon.
so we're missing a whole left half.
Correct.
Well, monkey ducks.
See? Told you.
I mean, not to be a little metagamey, but we were like weren't we like just on like the far end of the map when we were in those
No.
maps? There was not much map that was left over after to the left of that. Although I guess that does mean that there is some.
I mean, we've got some options here. I don't know how long it can take us, but we could try to dig ourselves out.
You can't.
I was gonna say everything is magic.
We can de-spell it, maybe.
Good luck.
Hey, natural 20s happen.
I know my way around. So, that just means I know my way out. But I in character, out of character, I mean, both, I guess. I also know my way around the dungeon because I remember what I've seen.
I mean, so we basically need to go back to the beginning and go left.
I mean, I think there's still areas to the right here we haven't gone through either.
I mean, I'm just going over what I wrote down. Those are the areas, because I've been writing down all the areas we're skipping, in case we wanted to go back. And I have the flesh-consuming demon room, the feast lady. I literally wrote the feast lady who doesn't want company, the bugbears with the Xanathar riddle, the gate with the dead tree key, which we didn't know what that meant, and I wrote Artenius, and I don't know who that is anymore. I have forgotten.
Were you taking some happy pills then?
No.
Are you gonna join the rest of us, Intrudo?
No.
I stopped where she stopped at with my bobble. I'm just
so
yelling
I mean, I guess
from
we
the
have
end of the
to,
hallway, guys.
we have to come up with some kind of systematic way to sneak through here.
I say we should send Merrick, and we need to send 2 people ahead of everyone else. There's 6 of us.
I mean, the problems are Constantine and Bobble.
Right. That's why I'm saying we should send Constantine and Merrick as the first group, invisible. Because I think Constantine is going to be our what we're going to hinge
I
off
think
of.
Bobble might be worse at sneaking than Constantine is.
Bobble. Let's see.
No,
Bobble being
Constantine,
really known for
Constantine's the worst
that's
one.
funny.
because he's gonna have disadvantage on his roll.
Yeah, he's in heavy armor.
Right.
And Bobble, on the other hand,
has like leather armor going on.
Well, if anyone gets noticed, it's going to be Constantine. So we send them first. Because then if anything happens, we can back them up. And we'll know that it failed. Right away.
Yeah.
Gotta
Wait,
get it out of the way.
he's
then
only
we-
wearing a breastplate.
Either.
That's medium armor, isn't it?
Yes, but I believe it still gives disadvantage. It's one of the ones that's higher up on the medium armor, but the penalty is disadvantage.
It doesn't say it on here. I don't think it does. Because in plate armor, it has stealth disadvantage on the little card thingy. Breastplate it doesn't.
Breastplate doesn't. Half plate does.
Yeah, so he doesn't have disadvantage.
Well, there you go. Then I think it's just his dex score, maybe?
Yeah, I mean he only has a +1. It's not great.
Honestly, I think he's got this also.
no, she has a +2.
Oh, we have higher
Yeah.
proficiency scores, so it evens out in the end.
Don't you dare out her like that.
Yeah, I guess that's the best idea we have is sending. I mean, I don't even think Merrick needs to necessarily be invisible, just for the sake of stating spells.
Can't he just like go in darkness and just like?
That's what I mean. So we could send Merrick up through with like Bobble and Constantine invisible.
I mean, we could probably just throw some distractions around if you want to get technical. Like,
No, we don't want to be distracting. We want to be not noticed at all.
I know, but if they get noticed a little bit, we could probably throw a distraction here or there.
I think if they get noticed a little bit, we wait and see what happens. Because then if they attack, then then we're just fighting. I think
mean,
if
I
they
still
think
don't think
anything
it's
is
accurate
up, they're
either.
just gonna start fighting. And then we'll die.
You know, you really gotta stop saying that.
I mean, I'm just preparing everybody for reality. Like that beholder really hurt. Oh, alright. I just clicked that. Apparently it's a time for clicking things.
She's trying to inspire every one of us.
By telling us about our imminent death.
Don't worry, you'll die.
Alright, I mean, so I guess we can plan for worst case scenario. If they do try to fight us, what can we do? Because, like I said,
Run, fight back.
that
Those are-
zombie's gonna kill
that's
us.
it. Just run or fight back. Like,
Well, I feel like the hallway that's, if I remember correctly, the hallway that's after this is the worm hallway, isn't it? So like, it's not like we can just run blindly into the worm hallway.
I mean, we can, it's just not
And
highly
then there's like,
recommended.
if I remember correctly, it was like a big, it's a big, long, open hallway. Like these are like some of the first doors we've encountered. Like, I don't think we can just.
Azazel, since you have that feature, you always know the path that you've traveled. You know that through this door is the room that has the beholder in it. Directly to the right of the beholder is about a 15-foot hallway that immediately turns left and then goes up about 120 feet.
And there's no door, right?
No!
No, there's no door. Then it turns right and then keeps continuing down to
No!
another hallway.
Right. That's what I mean. Running away isn't really an option.
But it's not. It's not directly. It'll take a while. It'll take a few rounds to get to the worm hallway.
Oh, that's not the one. Okay.
No,
Well, that's
you guys are probably a good 200 feet away from the worm hallway.
The
that doesn't
worm.
actually make me feel better. That's closer than I wanted to be.
But at least we're away.
Then we fight. As I said, it's really two options.
It's fight or fight.
Or we fight. If we
I'm
get
just
caught.
right. That's all I'm trying to say is that if we fight, we should think of some kind of plan so we don't die instantly.
Put Constantine, Bobble in front.
Yeah, I really hate to say it, but Bobble is.
Yeah, a little bit less than 200 feet, but that does the Kenku flies.
Sad. So do we have any way? So if I remember correctly, the reason we were able to sneak by is because this lady was in a different room. Do we have any way, if they notice us, to like block that off somehow so we could make her escape? I'm looking through like 3 people's spell list, so
Are you looking through my spell list?
Azazel, you would know that it's a. There was no door. It was a 10 by 10 opening.
I'll tell that to the party.
okay, so
Do it.
Come out with like the facts. Listen, guys, there was a 10 by 10, about a 10 by 10 opening over there, right?
I mean,
Kinda
the
nice.
only thing that I can do to try to block them off is flaming sphere.
I mean, that's
I
not a
mean-
terrible. If they do start to go after us, that's not a terrible idea because they'd have to run into that, right? And that hurts.
It's 5 diameters.
Wow. So it doesn't. They could just run around it.
Just plant it right there in the middle.
You place it in the center of the room, that's 5 feet on each side.
Right, which like I said, people could just walk right around.
It's 5 foot. No, it's diameter, not radius. Never mind.
Right.
Only other thing I can do would be burning hands, and that's just kind of just standing there in front
Right.
of them. Like,
I mean, if I draw the right card, I don't. Hold on. Let me check my deck. If I
America's
draw
nothing.
the right card, I can fill the hallway with 10 feet of bore.
I mean, that would be helpful. If you
So this
draw
will be
the
the one
right
time
card.
that Jason says that I don't summon a boar.
did you make your own cards like Jason did?
Yeah, I have my own. Well, I have flashcards here that I turned into. I just wrote the name of the spell on it, and I didn't like print it. I don't know how Jason did it.
He's using magic cards.
Oh, just magic cards. Like
All right,
what
let's
you
focus.
write-
Let's
Okay,
focus.
Yeah, I mean, I've already have decided what we need to do. Like,
Jason's smiling. Like, yeah. I mean, the only other thing I have is, I don't know, would be alarm, but that's not gonna help us.
No, it's not.
And I have
Sorry, I'm
unseen
just trying to read
survey.
everybody's abilities so I can see if there's anything we can do.
if we spend a long rest, if we just stay here for a day, chill out in these hallways, I guess, frolic around. I could just set up an ultimate like escape deck.
have magic mouth. I can.
I can set up a deck that'll have like, it'll have entangle in it, flaming sphere as well.
Hurry up. Go close your door. I mean,
Expedition
I mean, I'm
Tree.
just worried. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember me almost dying last time we walked through here. I just don't think that we can take on, this person and her angriness. Probably all the people who are with her.
The only other thing that I can think of is
Constantine grabs somebody, and I can cast fly on somebody, me and somebody else.
Jason, Max wants to know if he can voice in from his phone on the way back.
He can voice in when he gets home.
he doesn't want anybody.
I don't want him getting hurt while driving.
Okay.
You guys would know that the 2 rays that he did use, though. Which one really crippled Belle, and the other one frightened. Well, tried to frighten. I believe it was Constantine. It was either Constantine or Bobble. It's one or the other. But you do know that if you're frightened, the character won't be able to move closer towards the creature, and you know that the creature is sitting at a perfect impasse between the rooms. So if somebody gets frightened, they won't be able to move closer.
Well, I mean, I have heroes.
The only thing that I have that I can do is I can hard cast Tiny Hut in that little area, and we can just shoot spells and try to kill them.
You can't get spells out from Tiny Hut.
And doesn't Tiny Hut have a casting time of longer than
Yes.
A minute.
Which means you would have to stand in the middle underneath the beholder for a minute. Which would be probably the end of combat.
like wiped out? And, like, she looks like she's trying to cast something important, kill her. Let's not go with that plan.
It's the only thing I have that's 10 feet, okay?
That would be the let's let's have them all focus on Detruda while we run away and she dies plan.
Just resurrect me. I don't think Constantine
Whoops.
would like that plan too much.
I don't
You
think
know
he
how
would
it
either.
was the last time that I died.
You mean how I was last time you died? I had an alignment change the last time that you died.
You did? Oh yeah, that's right. You went kind of evil because you decided to slaughter them all, right?
Yeah, they killed a child.
Alright.
Even if you only look like a child.
So... I mean, we're just gonna go up there and do it. If we get caught, we're just gonna fight them. We don't have, it doesn't sound like we have anything.
If anything, once again, if anything, I'm pretty sure, how fast can Merrick scoodle?
Merrick is he's a rogue, so he's pretty fast.
Merrick's gonna get out of here. Like,
Yeah.
And how
Merrick
much,
is not the
how much
problem.
do you weigh, Azazel?
how much do I weigh?
Yeah, because if,
But
I don't know
that's what I'm
if-
saying. Running away isn't an option. They can follow us. There's no doors.
I get that, but I have fly, and I can probably fly me and you, and, Bobble may have to stay behind and fight.
But they'll still catch us. Eventually.
Eventually, but we'll be running as fast as we can.
But where? You see what I'm saying? That we don't. There, as far as Azazel could recall, there isn't a room with a door until you said the place where we started, right?
Yes.
So I'm sure they're not going to kindly welcome us with,
Yeah, I believe
Probably ours.
the last door that you guys came through was the door that you guys took the long rest from.
Yeah. Which was like not even remotely over here. It was like after the worm hallway.
Yep, it was after the worm hallway.
Discussing it to death isn't gonna get us anywhere. We already know, like,
Right. But I was just saying, like, if we had some kind of plan to fight them, if we had anything, because we can't run. I just wanted to make sure that's what we did.
if I draw another fireball or another
I mean,
conjuring,
the only thing that I can think of
Is
is I will.
burning hand them or flaming spear them. If they're close to me. Well,
Okay.
flaming spear if I could do my best to try to block them as best as I can, because if they do come around my flaming sphere, I believe that they do it's like hot for them, right?
I think we also need to pay a lot of attention to focusing on, if we do end up in a fight, fighting the beholder. I feel like that should be our primary target. Because I think that's what's going to kill us.
left in here, and if I can draw them both, which is unlikely, but if I draw both of them, I could probably kill most of the enemies
If we
that come
can
at us.
pin them in that, so like if we have like say Merrick and Constantine block off, because you said the hallway's 10 by 10, so it's a 10-foot opening. Is that right, Jason?
Yes.
So we could have Merrick and or maybe Bobble and Constantine would be better, block off that, so they're at least a little bit funneled, while we tried our best to torpedo the shit out of the beholder. That would, if we end up fighting, I think that might be our best bet of surviving.
I could probably just maybe I could put like the sphere like right on top of the beholder. Just move it every time.
That's not a bad idea, because that doesn't it hurt him as long as he stays in that area?
Yeah, it's up on the list thing, so you guys can read it too.
Or putting the sphere right in front of Bobble and Constantine to give them a little bit of. That actually might be the best idea. So here, let's pretend like this is the opening over here. We're at the left, so we'll get.
But any
Constantine
creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the spear must make a dexterity saving throw.
Right. So hang on. So put Bobble here, real quick. All right, and then we're here in the room, and Merrick is where the beholder is. This is not to scale. So they're blocking this off. Your flaming sphere is in front right here, so that anybody in this hallway is taking damage from it. And with your flaming sphere up, we then just assault the beholder until it's dead, and then we can work on them.
Yeah, I won't be able to cast anything because it's a concentration, by the way.
Well, you can still cast other spells, they just can't be concentration spells. So you just leave it there. And you'd spend your actions fighting the beholder.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do like blood pact or something on. Anybody want blood pact?
What does that do?
Blood
That doesn't
pact?
sound nice.
I had to kill myself. But that's after I cast the flaming sphere.
Well, that's only if you take damage. Right? Oh no, you take the damage from casting the spell. I see.
The drop of my blood.
I don't know if. I mean, I guess that's up to you. It might be good for Merrick. I'm gonna, Can you say that we had this discussion during our short rest? I forgot to. Or I didn't forget, but I should probably roll hit dice for Merrick and Constantine.
That's fine.
I mean, if anything, I can try to cast sleep on some of them when we get to a certain point with them. Like, go to sleep, baby. Go to sleep.
I mean, I think that's gonna be our best. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Our best chance at surviving. 59. But hopefully we'll just sneak and make it through. So let's do that. Do you want to do your invisibility first on Bobble and Constantine? Did you?
Yep, I will visibility them. Whipping. So it's a third spell
And
slot.
we'll just have the three of us down here at the ready and listening for commotion, I guess.
What do you want as the invisibility symbol?
Don't worry about it.
The ninja.
I was gonna go for a snail.
That would be a slow.
I know.
Alright, so no. Oh god, hang on. This is like mostly people I'm not control of. So go Constantine. Yep, that's fine. That's a natural 20.
Okay, I should roll for Bobble.
Sure said definitely should.
You should give. You should have gave stealth the guidance for stealth.
Oh, I forgot he can guidance himself. Can he guidance himself for it, or is it too late?
That's fine, since it's not your character.
Sorry. Thank you.
And when he's done, can he guidance me? Or guidance Bobble?
Constantine is usually obsessive with his
That's true.
guidances.
Yeah, he can guidance Bobble too. Oh no, he can't because guidance is concentration, and they're all gonna be stealthing at the same time.
Sorry, Bobble. You're on your own.
You guys feel very stealthy behind the door.
Alright, let's go. So he'll, Merrick will open the door. We'll put out our lights from back here. And they'll put out their lights.
I can't.
Yeah, we'll just leave it on for sake of light.
Yeah, for the sake of Jason's sanity.
Yeah.
That's something that they should allow. Should have a checkbox where you can check it on and off. Like light on, light off.
This isn't clap on, clap off.
Okay, so who's? So you guys are all standing in front of the door.
I would probably be like right over this way, behind Miss Hazel.
I mean, I'll wait here. We're close enough that we can hear if shit happens.
It starts going down for real.
Okay, you guys do know that the door is going to make a noise when it opens.
Wait, I
There's
have oil. Can I
some-
oil the hinges?
Sure.
I'm gonna oil the hinges.
And Merrick will
How
try
much oil
to.
did that use?
One use.
One flask.
Yeah.
A flask of oil.
One
It's a very creaky door.
one
Imagine just like.
one vial of oil. So however much your flask can hold minus a vial.
I don't know how much it can hold. It's
Just use the whole
oil.
flask. Go big or go home.
Well, there's container sizes in the player's handbook.
Okay, I'll
Oh my god,
take
just throw that in the. You can just throw that in the flaming sphere if it happens, okay?
Merrick is gonna try to, I mean, stealthily open the door. Maybe sleight of hand it.
Sure.
Door.
Got a WD-40 shit.
I'm like, I don't know, man.
Does he have advantage with
Have
this?
anything like,
Does he have advantage with this because we WD-40'd the door?
oh yeah, does he have advantage because we WD-40 the door?
That doesn't make sense.
That makes perfect sense.
No, did I roll 2 1s? What did I roll? Oh, that doesn't make sense.
It makes all the sense if it lets us get through.
7. Okay. 35. Okay. Actually, there's. You guys didn't need to roll stealth yet, but there's rules for audible sounds.
Well, Bobble doesn't fart, so we're good.
Okay, so that's the door. Will be Merrick. Wait, is Merrick going through?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else is going through?
There's Merrick, Constantine, and Bottle.
Okay.
Should I just say that I removed like an hour's worth of time from it?
Sure. That's Bobbles. And that's... Wow, Constantine rolled a 1. Nice. Alright, so you guys are being quiet.
I'm so confused.
There's rules for how much noise you make.
Isn't that what I thought? That's what stealth is.
Huh? No, there's how much noise that a character makes while they're moving. And if there's nothing within earshot of that noise, then there's no reason to roll stealth. You automatically succeed. If there is something within earshot, then you roll stealth. So Constantine has a 25. So anything within 25 feet has a chance to hear him. Anything outside of 25 feet, which you know the beholder's up 30 feet. So regardless, Constantine doesn't actually have to worry about the beholder. He just has to worry about anything he passes within 25 feet.
Well, don't we walk right past the beholder?
Right, you actually walk under the beholder. Because remember, the beholder's up on the ceiling.
Right.
And he's 30 feet up on the ceiling.
Oh, I don't think I realized he was 30 feet up on the ceiling. I think
Yeah.
he was just hovering.
So, Merrick is the only one the beholder can hear. And I think he rolled like a 31, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
31.
Okay, so he won't be able to hear. But the other guy that's there will be able to hear. So he's going to be using his passive.
I think Merrick.
Merrick doesn't have to worry. So let's remove this door. Okay.
How does that work? Doesn't invisibility give someone trying to like detect you disadvantage of sight?
Sight. Actually, it just, you can't see them. So there's no roll for sight. It's actually hearing. I'm bringing all this up now because I watched a huge thing about stealth in 5th edition. And a lot of misconceptions about the rules in stealth. And that
If you could send that to me, I'd be really interested.
there's actually a lot of times you actually don't have to roll stealth. Because they don't actually hear you. And if they can't see you, there's no point in rolling stealth. So you can go ahead and move Merrick, because there's nobody on this planet that has a passive of 31.
I mean, he would only. I assume he's not running ahead, right? He'd only make it so far, and if they notice the other types of
Well,
stuff.
right. I was just putting him up there. I'm assuming they're going one by one. But
Right.
I'm moving like 3 people right now. So.
Essentially what Merrick's role is that he's able to not only be quiet enough to move, he's also smart enough to move at the correct times. So that when a person, like is moving his head to the right to where he would be, and then he moves when the person moves his head to the left, and then he moves quickly and quietly enough that he's unseen. What was his? I gotta remember what he is.
Depends on whether you give advantage with invisibility.
Like I said, there's no point in sight-based checks. They can't see you, so there's no roll for it. It's only hearing.
Say that if they do hear you, though, that you roll stealth?
Yes, if they do hear you,
Oh, okay.
then you roll. Since the two remaining are invisible, this is not a sight-based check. It's a hearing-based check. I just have to check his passive hearing and make sure he's not deaf in one ear or something.
Can't even.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Somebody shove a Q-tip in his ear really quickly.
He is only proficient in intimidation. All right. So thanks to his guidance, you can move Bobble and Constantine across the other side. They can't see him.
Alright, now let's be honest, this is really where everything's gonna actually get.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Bobble kind of like up here-ish, so she's like out of the way. Oh my god, don't. I said stay up here.
Alright, so I will use, let's see, so out of the three of us, and she'll look over into Truda, on a scale of, let's say, 1 to 10, how stealthy are you?
I'm a 2.
Great.
No, I'm about
I have +2.
5.
So.
Great, I will use my flat sneakiness. Because I'm about a 5 out of 10.
I'll say I'm about an 8.
Are you actually about an 8?
I mean, I'm a lucky person.
Wrong game, Ryan. Sorry, wrong game. Zazel, wrong game.
No, it's still the right game. I have the lucky feat.
He has a lucky feat.
Oh shit,
I'm
that's
lucky.
right.
I can inspire myself. Well, I can inspire all of us if I really want to, but I'm just gonna inspire myself.
I don't think you can inspire yourself.
Can I not inspire myself?
No.
No. You're already as pumped as it gets.
We
You're-
need to give her a handheld mirror, and she's gonna be like, oh yeah, let's go.
I mean, she can do that. So, here's what I'll do. So we'll have. I mean, I guess if you're willing to spend another spell slot, true, we could all be invisible. Seems worth it.
Yeah, I think everybody should be
Yeah.
invisible for this.
And this would only be a second level spell slot since you're only doing it at 1. I'll spend my 3rd level.
Okay. So you're going to cast a 3rd level spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll put it on me, and I'll do Azazel as well, which means that Constantine and, well, when she casts on herself, they'll be visible.
I'll cast it on myself.
Okay.
Alright. Let's go.
All right. So let me
Close the door behind us.
see how much noise you guys make. We'll go Bell. I don't know where Zazel went, but we'll start Bell.
I think I'm standing on it.
Okay. We'll go Bell, Azazel, to Truda. Okay. Wow, Bell rolled really well. Just kidding. Azazel rolled even better. All right. Let's see. I assume you guys are going to stay towards the walls. Okay. So yeah. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. Be based on hearing.
Each of us.
Yep.
See, I told you I was lucky.
I don't want it.
There is so
Ah! Oh, thank God.
Intruder.
Does she have the Bardic Inspiration?
I think I said I inspired both.
Yeah.
Both of them? Okay.
What I roll?
It's a D8 right now, isn't it?
It is, in fact, a D8.
26.
Okay. Yes, you guys can move along.
Fucking Jesus.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. How far can you see?
He's a, it's a guy from my homeland. Everybody, how we are, us birds.
And then you guys have dark vision, right?
Stories over and over again.
I have dark vision of 100%.
Okay. As you're walking by, you would see one person, essentially standing in a blood circle. And she looks beefy.
Like, can you
You
blow up how beefy she is?
no. You just it's hard for you to see because you're still using your dark vision.
Behind us.
Right.
Yeah, we.
I made a point.
Um,
Understand?
but you can definitely see that within the blood circle, there's 3 bodies,
Oh Jesus.
and she doesn't look like she has a scratch on her.
Yeah,
And they're
we'll
like-
let them know that like after we get up the stairs and away from here.
They look like they're well-armed bodies, like medium armor, long swords.
Someone was eating her Wheaties.
You know, people on the ground.
But you guys can continue on. It doesn't seem like
Did she
anything
seem
has
human?
seen you.
Is she?
Fucking go.
When I looked at her, does she seem human?
Does she seem human?
Like you know what I mean?
We should have been like a work else, you know.
Yeah.
No, I know. Just the way Jason asked that question. Just the way the answer expected. Alright, as the old master navigator, where do we go?
Also, you would see that the only thing that she was using was a 10-foot pole.
What? And the bodies there are dead?
The worm hallway.
And the bodies around her are dead, right?
Yeah, they were hella dead.
What was on the worm hallway?
Worm.
One worm.
The worm on Merrick's dingle.
Merrick's leg worm.
I thought that started to the right of here.
I think that's to the left of here.
You guys,
The worm is down this way. Because I think we came up from there and then went down this hallway. I think we skipped this hallway and went to the worm hallway.
the worm. You guys are literally standing in the spot it happened.
Yeah. Thought so.
Oh, we're in the worm hallway.
Yeah.
Yep.
We went down this way and we never went down straight.
You guys
Never went
turned.
all the way down?
No, you guys came from right here. Because remember, Merrick came around the corner, snuck around the corner, heard the noise, and then he ran back over here, back towards you guys, and then that's when the whole worm incident happened
Oh.
over here. Then you guys took your... Oh, I don't know what happened.
One of these days, Belle, you're gonna trust me when I say that I know these hallways.
Nope, never.
Oh my god. What have I done?
What did you do? The beefy lady's coming after us. Run!
Well, somehow I clicked a button and it zoomed my map all the way out.
Oh.
Good luck finding us.
Merrick, get in front of
You'll
us.
never
Pull.
see us again. Alright, so Constantine usually goes first.
I thought it was Merrick. Pull.
Yeah, that was Merrick tap
Merrick-
dancing.
Well, I'm trying to line us up. Moving a lot of people. So America's tapping, keeping an eye out for traps. Constantine. Who just moved Constantine? Just a little bit. Don't do that
I
again.
didn't touch him.
They were moving together.
Oh, they are moving together. You can move them together, but you just. Oh, I don't like that.
Don't look what? I can move all 3 of them at the same time.
No, hang on here. Watch. Let me do it. Watch how weird it looks.
That looks fine.
It looks fine.
Oh, on mine, it moved them slightly out of order. So it's like this
Yeah.
weird, creepy, like.
I mean, unless we're like marching and stuff, it makes sense.
No, it looks really weird.
Left, right,
I'm
left.
just gonna move all one by one.
Let's just make it as hard as
So
possible.
waiting for Detruda to even make it down the.
I know.
So-
That's just the truth. How true it is. Alright, just focus on the walls, okay?
There's dwarves on these carvings. I'm looking for other dwarves.
Anything happening in any of these hallways, or like?
It's popping. There's a party.
No, they seem to be long hallways.
What better business
Still looking for traps. All right. So as Merrick turns the corner,
This corner that I'm on? Or
no, the one you're on now,
Okay, great.
he'd feel that the floor gives way a little bit.
Everyone, the floor gave way a little.
Did you just say that as Merrick? Your voice got a little deeper there too.
It's all like, well, Merrick doesn't have like a really deep, like. I only have like kind of man voice or like very man. So I went with kind of man voice. He will,
Is it 'cause
I
he's
guess,
short?
look at it for, like, look for traps.
All right, give me a perception check.
That's another natural 20.
Is it nice playing a character?
I just play Merrick all the time.
Yep.
Fuck you, Merrick.
Better Merrick.
He's been replaced. Better Merrick.
Merrick, you've been replaced by Merrick.
We have better Merrick.
Ah!
Ah.
That whole thing's a trap?
Yep.
Can you tell what kind of trap?
By the way that it looks and by the soft pressure of it, it would be a pitfall trap.
Can he...
No,
Like, what's on the bottom of it?
Right, well, I mean, that's what I want to know.
I mean, you have to fall through the pit to find out.
Right, so if he pushes on it, is it like a spring-loaded fucking pit trap again?
No.
So...
It almost feels soft.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like that. Merrick will relay all of this information.
It feels soft.
And do you want me to... We can push it down all the way and see what's down there.
Was that Merrick or was that you?
What do you, Merrick?
What if,
I'm
Then
sorry.
we fight it.
How hard are you pushing? How hard are you pushing down?
He wasn't pushing. I mean, he was just trying to see if it was spring loaded, so he would have just like, you know, I don't know, I guess bounced it a little bit.
Yeah, not hard to like.
Okay.
Hands out of that hole.
We're asking for opinions.
I can propel down there.
It's soft.
Yeah, I mean you don't see the bottom because it
I
looks
can
like the
sit
floor.
on it.
I'm just saying that every time something has looked simple, it's been more complicated.
Every
Bop
time
up.
we just skip something, we need a key. So
If the key's at the bottom of this hole, then we can come back.
Yo, I don't want to have to go back through the beefy lady.
well, we have to go back to the maybe.
Do we?
Yeah,
You don't. I feel like you don't know.
we're literally going to get the key for the door that's past her. Guys.
I feel like we might just find a way around.
Alright, do we want to go to the bottom of this pit trap or not? Yes or no?
I
All
think
votes
no.
yes.
Yes.
Great.
The truth
Yes
just
wins.
kept yelling, yes, 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 yes,
Alright.
yes.
Merrick will
True.
push down harder on the pitfall trap to see if it opens.
Okay. He pushes it in and it makes kind of a soft slurping noise. And the pole begins to sink down.
Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up.
Pull it up. Oh yeah, he pulled it up.
Um,
Wait, so how is that a pit trap?
it's still coming down. The pole is being sucked down into the floor.
Can we help him? Constantine will grab it and help him yank it out.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Bobble? Well, yeah. I forgot her full name.
You'll have advantage since he's helping.
She can help too.
Athletics?
Glinda! Oh!
Okay, athletics.
God, this could be like an.
No, strength. Yeah. It's not that far down. And you guys are able to, between the two of them, are able to pull the pole out. And you can see it kind of like tries to hold on and then falls back onto the floor. And the pole is free.
Is the pole intact?
Yes.
Or is it a 9-foot, 11-inch pole now?
No, it's free.
Alright, well, I mean, we can just jump over this and hope that there isn't more.
Yeah, let's hope that we don't get sucked in.
Alright, everybody will scoot back so Merrick has enough room, and he will end the jump.
Okay, so he's going to attempt to jump.
Well, can't he jump, because that's only a 5-foot jump with 10 feet of room, can't he just jump over it?
Yes, he can. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. Well, we're trying to eat him. I guess so. Luckily, he's good at this.
Yeah, so as you guys see, Merrick doesn't really see it until the very last second. But as Merrick jumps across, you can see that a tendril-like thing comes up out of the floor and whips towards the area of where Merrick had jumped across and tried to, what you think is grab him, but it missed.
This is a Hazel.
Blanket over it, but sure.
Shoot a firebolt at the floor.
You're gonna shoot a firebolt at the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. As it makes contact with the floor, it doesn't seem to have affected it.
Frostbite? Does it freeze?
No.
Alright, does anybody have a blanket?
No. I have this robe.
I have a little bag of sand.
We can open up the baggie and just sprinkle sand on it. Like, because if it's tendrils, we get sand in its eye.
So helpful.
Have you had sand in your
Do you
eyes?
guys not even... Oh, they have bedrolls. I was gonna say, do they even have fucking bedrolls?
I have a bedroll. But I'm not
know.
wasting.
Yeah, I think the only one that doesn't have a bedroll is Azazel.
Azazel, what are you even doing?
What are you doing with your life, Hazel?
Inside.
No, I don't think Merrick has a bedroll either. Merrick is sleeping on the floor. This is bad.
No, we have a tiny hut now.
It's still the floor.
Yeah, I sleep.
It doesn't conjure beds.
Actually, it does.
It does not.
Yes, it does.
What?
It does. It does.
Where does it say that?
It says that you can cast a spell, but it has 6 or 8 cots that are in there.
It does. I'm almost positive it doesn't.
Creatures and objects who don't cast a spell through freely other creatures.
Yeah. It just says 9 creatures of medium size can fit inside the dome.
Yeah, there's nothing in there about cots. Even picking the fortress.
Yeah, those ones do.
Oh, might be that one.
And then there's the one where you can make a whole any dimension with whatever the fuck you want. Alright, anyway, we need to put this thing on or over this so we can all jump over it. Can Merrick tap the floor in front of him to see if he can move out of the way safely?
Yeah.
Alright. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Alright. We have nothing to put on this except for our own.
Alright, I'm gonna take a swig out of my what's the face called? My thingy that I got? The tankard. I'm gonna take a swig out of there and then kind of like spit the ale on it. Does it do anything? Because maybe we can get drunk. Maybe if we get it drunk enough.
I like how instead of dumping the tankard onto it.
It doesn't do it! I can just put it upside down and it doesn't spill out. I asked that last time we got them.
That doesn't seem to be effective.
Oh, I can put the tent in there. Alright, everybody ready? I'm gonna drop a tent.
Are you gonna build the tent first and then put it on top of it?
No, I'm just gonna take like the canvas part. And then we'll have some more 10-foot poles.
There are walking sticks.
Alright, everybody ready? This is probably only gonna work once, so we should line up.
If it works.
So
I'm ready.
Alright, so Bella is gonna take the, like, you know how when you make a bed, you take the end of the sheet and you, like, flip it open and kind of let it, like, you know, you kind of guide it down?
Yes.
Intruder, get out of my spot.
Skirt.
No, genuinely. Thank you. So she's gonna do that, and then right when it, like, you know, it's very clearly gonna fall over the whole thing, she's gonna back up, run, and jump. And then everybody's gonna follow her.
Does that work?
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Alright, so when we do that, we're like, wee! And then wee! And Azazel's just standing over there.
Come on, Azazel!
The thing get gobbled? The tent?
Yeah, as it slowly goes down, and then you guys all hop over it. As it touches the space, I'll say, it begins to get sucked down into the floor.
How many poles would you say were in my tent that I now have? Jason?
How many poles?
Yeah, 10 poles.
2.
You can't hold a tent.
Sure you can.
I really want you to demonstrate this.
I was about to say, honey, we're demonstrating.
You put one pole in the ground. You connect the other pole to the top at a horizontal line. You throw the tarp over the top of it, and then you nail down the 4 corners. Tent.
Alright.
There you go. Nailed it.
Really?
Can be done with 2 poles.
So how many nails and pittons and a hammer do I have?
Well, you'd have to have 4, 1 for each corner.
Wait, did you have a rope too? To keep it.
And I don't think that the tent doesn't come with a hammer.
Well, I would have to if it's
No, it
shelter.
just comes with the things that you can use to build a tent.
She's just been fighting her rocks into skeleton heads.
You guys have a hammer.
Now we do.
That's not my fault. You guys didn't buy a hammer. I mean, unless it specifically states in there that there's a hammer.
Out 10-foot poles and 4 nails.
You mean?
You can put pittons.
Do you want a pole? I mean, I vote that you should use a pole.
Should use a pole.
You?
Oh,
Not-
yeah. Oh, I'm definitely keeping one. It was my tent. Anybody else want a 10-foot pole?
I'll take the pole. There.
Alright, you have a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
You have a 10-foot pole. You have a 10-foot pole.
We now have 3 10-feet poles.
Oh, maybe Constantine should take the 10-foot pole since he's up front too.
Oh yeah, give him the 10-foot.
Yeah, I'll give him the
And then we have like a double tap.
And you can tap on the walls.
You guys are not stealthy at all.
Not anymore.
I think predators coming down the hallway.
We're not stealthy, but we're fucking terrifying sounding.
Like,
Everybody fucking run. It's got mandibles and 12 feet.
maybe we should have kept the tent, the campus, and just put it over us, and we would just be like little tiny.
We'll make one of those, like the Chinese raid.
Rawr.
It means me and Trudeau would have to be at the back, so like looking over and just like hopping up every once in a while.
No, we'd have to get a little pole that way we could stick it there, and then we could just like lift it up.
Oh my god, yes, we used the pole.
And then we can sway them back and forth, so we can just clack on the walls.
Alright, sorry. See, you guys are supposed to also call me to focus. Alright.
Was this real life? Was this real life, or was this the game?
No, that was real life. I was completely derailed. Although
I was about to say Velvet might be just the same thing.
We're at a time. Like, Jason, I guess, tell us if you see anything.
Well, I was just expecting there to be like 55,000 more traps in the hallway, because that seems to be how this works.
No, you guys can continue.
Great. Oh god, alright, there's a room up ahead.
Clickety clack 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 clack.
You guys should come around the corner to see light at the end of the hallway.
Like, there's light at the end of this hallway? Or like here?
The next hallway.
Oh, okay. 'Cause, like, I don't see
It reminds me of all the clacking. It's gonna remind me of the Bob's Burger episode where Louise gets the nails.
Why do I just put these long ass hallways, man?
It's the way this place was built.
Long
Yeah.
ass hallway.
So you guys should be able to see the light, right?
I don't see light.
I see the light.
I only see. Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, I can see the light. It's hard to tell because Constantine played it dimly. So.
I'll make sure something. These.
And let me see where the light starts. Yeah. So everybody, if we move back here, is when we can start seeing that there's light. This is like outside of our. No, we can't see light. There's no light. Because if there was light, we'd.
Oh, I was looking at Glinda for light apparently. Yep, I put Glinda all the way back, and I no longer see.
Oh, never mind. Alright, if you guys can't see it. You guys hear commotion coming at the end of the hallway.
Is it a bad commotion?
It sounds like combat.
Alright. Ready?
Can we? Yeah, I was gonna say, can we pause before we go into this commotion, and so I can go have a cigarette?
I thought you were quitting.
I failed millions of times.
See, every smoker is in a constant state of quitting.
Yeah, we can take a break. Hopefully, Constantine will be here by then.
Until they actually quit, I just assume that they're just blowing up their ass.
So they're smoking out of their asshole?
Well, she's referencing to when I tried to quit like 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
not recently at all.
every smoker I've ever talked to is either they've already quit or they're only talking about quitting but not actually quitting.
No, she got a vape pen and everything.
Alright, you guys go take your breaks.
Alright.
Alright, going.
Why don't you go eat your popcorn? You should have gotten more.
Come on. need something to eat.
Okay, you want some chicken?
I'm not gonna be able to eat chicken in 5 minutes.
You want yogurt, blueberries, and strawberries.
Go. You did a great mom. Good boy, mommy. You train like a kid. But, strong. What? What?
So you're a great kid.
I'm a great kid. Mommy, do you get the watermelon? Huh? Do you get the watermelon?
No, not today.
Oh, you got it tomorrow. On a one day?
One day.
maple granola.
Okay.
And they use plain yogurt, not the yogurt you like.
Been fine with plain yogurt.
Hello. I need parfaits for being Jason. Strawberries, yogurt, granola, blueberries. Super delicious.
All right. I'm gonna have to discuss with Constantine what an hour is.
Ryan was using internet.
Of course it was. We still in the... Oh. Just hang out on stream until...
Are we actually on stream?
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions for us? Q&A time?
Ask your questions. If you don't guess questions, I can tell you guys about the LARP I was in this past weekend.
Go for it.
I was in a LARP this past weekend. It was really fun.
Hi, Julie.
Hey, Drew.
Did you do that black makeup thing? Where you sent it to me?
Of the picture that I posted?
The one that you sent it to me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I look badass. It was really fun. And my, like, body held up for the most part. I had to use nicotine for one night. Cool. That was gonna be more than that.
You should have had people come to you for flesh, since you had your cane.
Well, I was going to other people. But no, I had, like... I still haven't, like... I don't know, it's one of those things that it reminds me a lot of, like, starting to play Darkness. Because it's, like, the world is so big. And there's just, like... no way to have all the information go, so it was just kind of weird.
Revan, go!
I informed everybody.
Why, hello. We're doing Q&A. and talking about LARPing.
Alright, Ryan, are you here?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I can't. Hello? Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
Okay. Yeah, you're really, really quiet.
Really quiet.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just normal volume. Maybe that's just... Well,
About to raise him up.
Hello?
You
Hello?
raise me
Who was it?
oh, now you're quiet.
Now I'm quiet.
Technical difficulties.
Nothing. Let me exit out of things. Open.
Drew, we can blame Ryan for everything now.
I really miss being able to watch ads to get bits.
I know what happened.
I don't know. But I can never cheer anymore.
I can. Oh, I'm watching an ad.
I can't. It's always grayed out for me.
Well, I'm just turning you up.
Input volume is
Drew, I have like since it changed, I have never been.
17 minutes later. Well,
I just got 5.
I don't know. My I'm sitting here staring at Discord, and the connectivity is fluctuating.
Yeah, it's been doing that all night.
Yeah, it's been doing that to me. But I also dropped internet twice. So. I just assumed it was me.
Well, stop touching your internet.
Okay, sure, I can log out. I mean,
What? Why?
you said not to touch it. Like, I'm touching it right now.
He said you kept dropping it.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started,
Yeah.
and maybe Max will show up.
Insert cue, Max. Nope.
All right, so beyond, down the hallway, you can hear clanging of what sounds like metal on metal.
Alright, here we go. Oh god, I will hold a Eldritch Blast. Constantine will hold a Sacred Flame. Merrick will hold nothing.
I will hold a fireball. Good job. Just in case.
I will prepare to draw a card and throw a fireball.
You got that, right.
Not in that order. Firebolt and then card. That's one type.
Oh, and let me back up to where we can see. Alright. Yeah, actually right here. They can see whatever that is. I don't know what those are. Ogres.
So they see two creatures. It looks like they're fighting over a helmet.
Oh.
Is that like a moth? Is that Mothra?
There's also these stairs. Are they doing anything kind of like as we approach?
No, they seem to be completely occupied by fighting over the helmet.
Do they like how are they fighting each other? Do they have like little hands?
Yeah, they have hands.
So they're little hands, like she said, so they're just like. I know, you're picturing the same thing I'm picturing. Are you?
I'm picturing a bug with like these arms just like coming out of it with these tiny little
Pretty much.
Do I see what they look like?
I mean, they look like large bug-like creatures.
Can I identify them? Like, see what do I recognize?
Me, American Constantine all also would like a chance to try to recognize.
Do they
I want to try to recognize this if I can.
Tell me what to roll.
Let's see, what are they?
Tell me what to roll, but don't tell me what to roll.
They are.
No, I want you to tell me what to do.
Okay, anyone trained in nature can make a roll. Anyone trained in arcana can make a roll.
Nature.
Arcana.
You're shit out of luck, Constantine. Arcana.
I don't care.
Take Arcana? Like, geez.
I have nature. I don't have arcana.
I mean,
Belle doesn't know how this shit works.
listen, I play songs. Stuff happens.
Yep.
You guys tend to get a little bit beefy when I play songs. Sometimes you do.
All right, this is what it looks like.
Oh.
What?
Uh,
It's a rust monster?
Azazel and Bell, you guys would know that this creature is known as a rust creature. And they devour all different types of metal.
Bethel looks around at all of the metal that everybody is wearing and using.
I am not using any metal.
Maybe we should just like break out of this.
I mean, all I have for metal is light crossbow. That's metal.
Yeah, I think the only one that's wearing metal is Constantine.
They'll look like dessert.
But where weapons are metal?
Yeah, you've got metal. Some people have metal weapons, and then you have a 10-foot metal pole.
Do they look like delicious dessert to them?
I mean, you don't know.
I'm assuming the helmet they're fighting over is metal.
Yes, it's a metal helmet.
Alright, so we could use the same plan we had last time. If only Detruda were here with us.
I thought it was.
You're just like forcing me.
But they don't. They
Me and Glenda are talking, okay?
They don't seem to have noticed you at all. They seem to be completely preoccupied pulling the helmet back and forth.
So we could do the spear right here and just blast them.
Blast them?
I mean, we gotta get past them. Unless, of course, I guess this could be a dead end room, and then we're gonna be assholes.
I mean, I can see
The
a
Truda can
door.
see there's a door at the end.
Like,
Oh, okay.
door. Does the door look shiny or anything?
The door looks like a door.
Oh my god.
I wanted it to be a shiny door.
What do you think? Brady said, oh, should we do a fire sphere and try to punch them?
I mean, what about if they're nice and then you're just burning them for no reason?
They're not.
They don't look nice.
They,
Do we know if these creatures are nice or not?
Generally nice to those who don't carry metal.
Oh, sorry.
But you do know that with metal they can be distracted. They
All of us have at least one little thing that we have on us or are carrying around. So, we have to kill them.
I mean, we could just throw your pittance at them.
No, there's a way.
and they might have some cool stuff on there.
Yeah, alright, ready?
Break?
Alright, I guess I draw my deck. Right, I can do that.
yeah, if you guys are going into combat.
Wait, where am I putting my ball? My flaming sphere?
Alright, hold on. Guys, go ahead and roll initiative.
Man. Good job.
Well, this is unfortunate.
By the way, I just want to let you guys know that I got called the best mommy ever because I bought my kids strawberries.
Kids bought strawberries.
Yes.
Strawberries are really good.
And I told them I'd cut up a watermelon tomorrow for them.
You're getting there.
I also have blueberries.
You went down.
And yogurt. And I bought granola.
14 and 18.
Because my kids like to eat healthy.
Just gonna put a dot on one. There. These poor guys. This was an encounter you guys could skip.
I told you we could have been nice to them.
Punished for skipping encounters, so.
All right. So Bell.
Can we use our held actions to go first? Or
You guys are going first. They have the surprised condition.
okay. Well, I'll start off last and then Eldritch Blast. How many do I do of these now? 2. 1. Oh, that's a crit for 3.
Nice crit.
Hey, take that.
Boy.
I don't think 11 hits. 11 does not hit.
Keep rolling like that. And we're great.
Did you want to move at all?
I think we're trying to stay as far away from them as possible.
Are you a tin man?
Okay.
Alright, Constantine he was holding a sacred flame, so he'll just do that on, I guess, whichever one I just attacked also. I think it was the red one.
Okay.
Did you say a sacred flame or secret flame?
Sacred flame? I rolled really low on damage, so there's actually a chance it might work.
I don't
Can
know.
they roll dex if they're surprised?
Yes. And he succeeds.
Alright. And then Merrick's up next.
Someone else do Merrick.
I can do Merrick, it's
I
fine.
can guess.
He'll short bow them.
I hope he comes and looks at this, and then he's gonna hear short bow them. And then he will never miss a day again.
That would be nice.
Advantage. He does have advantage.
Oh, he does have advantage because they're surprised.
What?
So that is the. I just want to point out that's the third natural 20 that I have rolled for Merrick.
You should just trade characters.
Actually, I don't think Mary can see him.
Yeah, you can. Let's see. If we all scoot back. Oh no, you're right. Can't. Well, he'll move forward. So
He's got to move forward.
how much? 5, 10, 15.
Got to be within at least 40.
Stop scootling. There you go.
I don't want to stop schooling. You stop
And
schooling.
he'll shoot it. 5, 10,
Um,
and then he'll move back.
I need 2 sneak attacks.
Oh, right, sneak attack.
I think it's dead.
18. Yep.
Whoa.
Red one dies.
Ooh! Mariko, move back. Hang on. Oh, sorry, I'll move everybody else back.
There's a hipster in our midst.
Hey guys, I got home and my stupid extended family decided to put my dog in my room when I was gone, and he knocked over my rabbit's cage, so I had to clean that up.
Oh. We're in combat, so.
Detruda.
I don't even think I need to do the thingy. I could just like freaking
No, and this was our surprise round anyway, so it would be whatever you had held.
fireball.
I think it
Or
was
firebolt. Shh. Tomato. Potato.
Very different things.
That 8 will miss.
Really? It's surprised.
It's no longer surprised.
Isn't this still the surprise round?
There's actually no such thing as a surprise round.
But I like surprises.
They get the surprise condition, and during their turn, they're surprised. But this one's had its turn.
Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
When did you learn this?
I told you I've been reading up on all the rules that people have been using misconceptions for. Azazel.
Zazel.
Ryan.
Right.
Working on it. Calm down.
You saw the messages yesterday. There is no calm.
You don't have light on you, do you?
Oh yeah, we didn't put it back on.
Okay. Is it lit?
I mean, I would have lit it as soon as we were out of the danger area. So. Sorry, I never said I did though. So.
Okay. Do you have light on you?
Like.
Can you see right now?
Yeah, I can see like right there.
Okay.
I can actually see beyond it. I mean, I assume that's a miss though. So.
Yeah. See, those natural 20s are catching up.
Yeah, stop hogging them all.
It's pretty much actually. It's just me. I'm sorry, but it's ones or.
Really? Look at the firebolt above you.
If you have any more movement left, you can use your movement.
Yeah, I moved back.
Then it's going to be Belle's turn.
Alright, Belle will. She's got to move forward. You can see blue one from the wall. And she'll try and blast it again. 17.
17 will hit, and 24 will hit.
And how much should I do? 5, 10, 15, 20, 5. That's Belle's turn.
All right.
Constantine, are you in and ready to go?
Hope so. He's got his name in here.
So I am in, but it says my connection to the server has been interrupted. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out what we're doing, but it's all frozen.
Currently fighting a rust monster.
Alright, I'm not sure what spells I have. I don't know what kind of compliment I'm at right now.
Nobody's used spells on it except for cantrips. And you've already killed one of them.
Okay.
Yes, you sacred flamed last time.
Yeah, you're currently 50
So-
feet away.
Let's just Sacred Flame it again if somebody can roll that for me, because I need to figure out why my server's being annoyed.
Jason took away control, so he has to do that.
Yeah.
So much for your 20s.
Yeah, I've rolled, I think, 3 natural 20s in a row on Mayor.
See.
Sorry, I was just connecting to a different internet. So I missed that.
Oh, I said I rolled 3 natural 20s in a row for Merrick.
Dang. Well, I'm in now. I see the Sacred Flame being set.
All right. It'll fail.
That means Merrick gets advantage again, which he's very happy about.
Is he dancing about it?
Wait, why does he get advantage?
Isn't that what Sacred Flame does?
No.
Oh, that's Guiding Bolt.
That's guiding.
Oh, that's Guiding Bolt. I get confused.
Are you in, Constantine?
Yeah, I'm in.
Why?
I'm pinging you to our location.
Oh, I'm there. I
Merrick's
I found myself there, so I just needed for everything to load, and now it's.
Okay. Belle, it's Merrick's turn.
Merrick will short bow it again. See how that goes. 21.
21 will hit. It is still alive.
No.
Don't think it can reach you, though. It's 30. Oh, it can reach you. Didn't realize you were only 40 feet
There's
away.
40 feet of movement?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Well,
They just skitter across the ground. Let's see. First, what does he got? He does not have multi-attack, so he will try to bite. Take that.
oh, that hits me.
Okay. And it bites down on you for 6.
I don't like that.
And yeah, you're not using any metal weapons.
And does she have her pole out?
No.
All right, that's its turn then. The Druida.
I just gonna go this way, like, excuse me, boys. I can't squeeze these guys. You're little. And I'm a little shocking grassy, but my quarterstaff is made of wood, so it's not gonna eat it. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to clock it one.
You're too far away.
Ah, damn. 5 foot range.
Yeah, and it's not within 5 feet.
Damn you.
It's 10 feet away.
Wait.
Yeah. 23 will hit, and 11 damage takes it down.
I did it, guys.
Yay.
I scared it with my force lightning, so you guys can kill it.
Good job.
I will pat you on the head. Like,
I will too.
And me.
Alright.
Why are people always trying to touch me?
What's in this
very
bag?
touchy people.
All right, so in this room, seems pretty empty. You can see that there's no metal anywhere on the floor, except for the helmet.
Yeah, what's the whole like?
Have you guys been keeping up my detect magic or
No.
Of course not. Oh, I figured as much, but
I
you
was
know, I
in
figured
control
it
of you,
wouldn't
so
hurt that.
there's no rituals have been cast this entire game.
I figured as much.
All right, so the walls are decorated with bas reliefs of dwarves singing and drinking. A dozen
What's with the fucking
A dozen empty iron torch brackets are mounted to the north and the south walls at 10-foot intervals.
How many?
10.
a dozen? Oh, those are two different numbers.
I'm glad y'all are paying attention.
Could you,
At
could you
10
repeat
foot
that real quick for
intervals.
me?
I said, the walls are decorated with bas reliefs of dwarves singing and drinking. A dozen empty iron torch brackets are mounted to the north and south walls at 10-foot intervals.
Oh, I was right about a number.
So is there a dozen on both the north and the south, or a dozen between the two?
Between the two. 6 to the north, 6 to the south.
Well, I mean, let's try. I guess.
I mean, let's just try to open the door.
Listen, alright, I'm sorry, my
I think
RPG brain.
so, since there was a very key word in the description of those torch holders, which was metal, I think we were supposed to try to, like, and since we're out of game now, know that like, Jason was like, oh, you could have avoided this. I'm guessing you're supposed to, like, throw these at the rust monsters that grab by.
The door opens.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean, it's the way we want to go.
Oh, by the way, you now have a 10-foot pole, and you and Merrick are.
Married.
Tapping
Wait, what?
brothers. You guys tap.
Tap together now?
Yeah, you tap together now.
And while that's tapping, Belle has one for the wall that she's tapping with.
When next time we're back on the surface, we're gonna get a very piece of like canvas or something and drape it over ourselves as we walk around.
We gotta get.
Why?
some
What
sequels,
happened?
though. Nothing.
What did I miss?
Everything.
Oh.
You'll listen about
Wait,
it.
hang on. There were stairs. Do we want to go up the stairs first, or do we want to go through this door first? Because it looks like there's like 6 hallways here.
Can we just go through the door?
I mean, I don't care. I'm just pointing out. Every time we've been like, oh, let's just skip this, we ain't never come back apparently.
I'm in the room.
You're still in the room?
Yeah.
Okay, Detruda, since you can see it.
Is it because I'm short?
What? No. It's because you have 120 feet of dark vision. You can see webs at the end of the corridor.
Webs? I'm like, guys, there's webs. I'm out.
You can see that they start here.
Are they like, do they look like old webs or like new webs?
You can't really tell.
Can I make an out-of-game request?
What?
If we're fighting spiders, can we please not describe the spiders? Because I literally won't be able to sleep tonight.
Don't you handle animals? I mean, sometimes don't you get like stray spiders or something?
Nope.
Oh, wow. Good place over here
And
does.
since I have to go to sleep right when this is over, I would genuinely really appreciate it. Like, not even as a joke. I really won't be able to sleep and it'll be awful. Thank you.
Let's go up then.
Okay, but alright, so I moved closer. Would I be able to see how the web is?
No, you're still in dark vision.
Damn it.
Closer dark vision doesn't change.
Where did the webbies start?
The webs
Is it?
started right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
Where are you going ahead?
Because I see something.
We literally can all see it.
Guys.
You can see something? I hope not. There's nothing on the map.
See into this room, so we can all see this.
Okay. In the room in front of you, you can see that there's clutter all over the floor. Furniture that's been broken to pieces. Garbage. You can see 2 chandeliers that are broken and lying on the floor.
Detruda, why don't you just light the webs on fire?
You can see that the ropes on the chandeliers look to be cut. And pinned underneath one of the chandeliers is a dead spider.
Are any of these webs, like, you know, preventing us from... Oh, we're not really in there.
No.
Yeah, how do the webs look?
They look pretty old.
The webs?
Yes.
Like, hey guys, these webs look a little old. I mean, I guess I'm gonna try to light them on fire? So I'll
I
have to
think
look too
maybe
close.
if they look old, we should just walk.
No!
I agree with Detruda.
Okay, what if... I mean, I'm just saying, if we make a giant flame ball that engulfs us all...
Only the webs.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No, do you remember what happened last
I'm gonna shoot for the webs and be like, nope, I don't care. I am not touching these webs.
Okay. Some of them get scorched, but nothing else seems to really happen. They burn up quickly and then they're gone.
Okay. I don't like spiders, guys. It's not like I can resurrect ones, and I don't want one. So, you guys choose.
What are we choosing?
I don't know. What do you guys want to go?
Move upwards.
Well, I mean, we can look what's in this room.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
What's in the room?
Tap, 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 tap.
Okay, so you two that are there, to the north of you, you can see fresh, very thick webbing.
Wonderful.
Truda is just standing back here because she don't like spiders still.
To the south, you can see similar things painted kind of like across the door. Is another set of thick webbing. You have dark vision too, right, Constantine?
Yep. 60 feet.
You should see that there's a hallway that leads north.
All right, everyone. There are fresh webs right up here, and I'll point. And then there's a hallway down there too. And then there's a door down at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm gonna be over here. Those stairs back there are looking mighty nice.
Can't hear you.
So yeah, I'm gonna be back over here. Those stairs that we missed.
are looking mighty nice now.
Hey, I tried to get you to take the stairs.
Hey,
and you're like,
let's
"Yeah,
go back."
forward. So we're going forward.
Nope, I changed my mind.
Why don't we just burn the new web?
New webs don't usually burn quite that nicely.
Everything
and
burns nicely with enough fire applied to it.
check to see if there is a spider around then. Revan, go.
How much, or I guess I could roll a nature check to see how much I know about spiders. Yes, maybe.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a nature check.
Basically trying to figure out if I know, because I know out of game, that like if this is a fresh web and we start fucking with it, the spider that made it will
you would know that any disturbance in fresh webs would send a kind of tremor across all the webs, alerting whatever spider made it.
So there's this really cool thing where they can like feel their web. So maybe we don't want to go around fucking with it until we had determined what exactly it is our purposes here. So, I mean, if we're trying to get up and into that hallway, we should just keep poking the shit out of this web till the spider comes down. If we want to go down first, we should just go down first. Anybody?
Yes.
Azazel?
Yes.
Any thoughts?
Any thoughts?
I mean,
Go, Revan.
on the webs in front of us?
No, I was asking if you wanted to go up or down.
Up or down?
Because we
Oh.
should make that decision before we start fucking with webs.
I think we go up. There's a door below us. I'd rather go through this
Open
way.
space.
Yeah, than the door.
Alright. Constantine, up or down?
Well, up is webs. They're
Down is
fresh,
also
so
webs.
let's go up.
Alright, that's enough votes for up for me.
By the way, I'm gonna look up, like up at the ceiling. How tall is it?
It opens up from the place that you're currently standing, where Bell and them are currently standing. It's only 10 feet high, but it opens up as the hallway gets closer to this area. And it goes up
Am I
to...
able to see the top?
Yeah, you can see the top. It's 20 feet up, but you can see that even though this area had older webs above the top, coating the ceiling is fresh webs.
Constantine is going to point that out.
And I'm staying right here.
Alright, yeah, I'll wait. Step up, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna poke the webs until the spider comes, right?
Yeah, but keep an eye out for it so it doesn't drop down on top of us.
Maybe we should stand behind us.
Um,
Were there webs this way?
No.
Yeah, maybe we
Well,
should
there's a web
stand-
on the door, and this is all fresh web.
And you can see that the ceiling is coated with fresh webs.
So keep an eye on the ceilings so it doesn't drop on top of us.
Detrudo, you're the best ceiling watcher we have.
I will watch this. I will watch them damn ceilings so hard.
Okay.
Alright. And I'm imagining that Merrick and Constantine are gonna do their dance.
Tapping the web with our 10-foot pole.
And you guys are just tapping at it?
Like trying to, I guess, feel like struggling prey.
Yeah. I'll take Belle's advice.
I am watching those ceilings like everywhere.
I'm gonna hold some spells.
Okay, what are you holding? Okay. Somebody's beefing like crazy.
Yep.
All right. So
It's my guild up at my thing.
I guess Constantine and Merrick make perception checks.
Make what?
Perception checks.
I failed. Right, or Robert.
Natural 20.
Constantine stole my natural 20.
Sorry, Belle.
Just be fast if I do it this way. Oh wait, don't they have a special ability for this? Okay. All right. You can see. I shouldn't say you can see. You can hear movement in the distance, Constantine.
Coming from the north, I would expect.
Yes.
And is that it's coming from up high or down low?
Both.
Movement, high and low, guys.
I am extra ready. I guess Merrick will take out his short bow and prepare to shoot some things.
I
As soon
will
as we see 'em.
prepare a guiding bolt.
I will ready to throw a firebolt.
I will be chucking firebolts left and right if I got to.
Okay. So be aware that the area in front of you is lightly obscured because of the spider webs. but they are going to come at you.
Me? Iggy, you're not helpful right now.
You talk to me and you will go back.
Brevin, close your door.
I'm busy, guys. Oh, you need a transfer. Yeah, act. They act. But are you act? Hey.
All right. So Constantine, Merrick, you guys can see that they rush towards you, and they're coming on the ceilings and the ground.
First there.
Can we put like puppies or not puppies, like freaking
No,
something
and
else?
you guys can
Your held action.
take your held actions.
A tutu.
Come on.
Might be a ID.
Tommy has to kill some spiders.
Everybody.
Yeah, everyone can take their held actions.
Don't walk down. Don't walk down. Everyone, we might get the box safe.
What is their initiative? Plus 3. Okay.
Does Merrick have advantage for sneak attack?
No, definitely not. You guys alerted them.
I figured, but just want to make sure.
All right. Which one are you guys attacking?
I imagine whichever one the first one we saw was. So.
Okay. Yeah, the one in front would be the first one.
Oh my god. No, Deepa.
All right. So the guiding bolt will miss. Firebolt will miss. Second firebolt will hit. Eldritch Blast 1 will hit. Eldritch Blast 2 will miss. And Short Bow will hit. Oh, you guys rolled 2 nat 1s in that.
Yeah, we did.
We're just that good. So that's
16. Yep, 23 damage. And it's still up. So I need you guys all to roll initiative.
I got the call. I got the call. Yeah. I got the real one.
I'm gonna grab a new set of dice.
I'm going to break these down into 2 teams, ceiling team and ground team.
What if one of the ceiling team drops to the ground? Initiatives?
That's their tactics. Oh man, I thought I got the natural 20.
Nope.
Should have snagged it.
I took it. No.
All right, so that is for ceiling team.
at least I'm not going to be playing 3 characters right in a row again. That'll be nice.
This is ground team. All right, so ceiling team goes first, ground team goes second. Did everybody roll? You roll from Eric?
Yep.
Okay.
Whoa. No.
I know at least Detruda goes first. All right, so yeah, Detruda.
And they're up in the ceiling?
You can see you can see 2. See one on the ceiling, one on the floor.
Attacking. Is it ceiling or floor?
Ceiling.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. How high is it?
Push me down.
It's 20 feet above the other one.
What the fuck?
Alright, I'm just gonna put this up right, like, right smack dab in the middle of the two-player seat or something. No. No.
No.
Okay. Don't yell.
Huh?
You can bonus action ram it.
Hey! Calm down.
30 feet, ram it into a creature. The creature must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage.
Did you hear me, Kiro?
Not today, Satan. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. But not today.
I'm guessing that means you can't hear me.
No.
No.
Okay.
What?
I said the only way you're gonna do damage to it is if you bonus action ram it.
Yeah. Yeah, just try to push it up. I had to go do the traffic, so.
That's fine.
Here. There we go. Push. Ran.
Okay. I assume hitting the same one. The sphere doesn't have to be on the ground, does it? Just in an unoccupied space. Okay.
Nope.
Alright, Dex saving throw. What's your spell save DC?
Why is it not on there? Where's I find it again?
Well, what's your intelligence?
It should be right on top of your spells.
15.
Intelligence is 15? Or your spell save?
My intelligence is 19.
Okay, so your DC is 15. Okay, so it fails. It takes 9 fire damage
Take it all.
and dies.
Does that mean it falls on the ground, impeding the progress of the other ones?
I mean, if it falls on the ground.
Yeah. Climb over the dead body of your friend, asshole.
Alright, that's it for Detruda. Merrick.
Merrick, I guess we'll go after the other one in the sky team.
Okay, can he see it?
I don't know. That's a question for you.
Can he...
Yeah, he can see it.
He can see it. It's going to have 3/4 cover. Unless he has sharpshooter, but I don't think he does.
Actually, no, but I feel like he does. That would be strange. He has some old socks.
No.
Yeah, he'll move forward. I'm imagining it no longer has any cover.
Remember, he's going to be moving into the webs.
Right. So I guess he'll move here. Can he see it good that way?
It'll
I mean, if not, he'll move.
it'll change it from 3/4 cover to half cover.
If he's here, it still has half cover.
Oh, from there? No, that'll be fine.
Bow it. Natural 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
What is even my life?
For 11. Alright, and he moved back.
Yeah.
Alright, ceiling team.
I like Sky Team.
Yeah, I like Sky Team better.
Good for you. So first attack is coming at Constantine.
Alright. Oh, I'm not Constantine anymore.
But,
Take your own attacks, Max.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, you get webbed. This one is going to...
Apparently you can't bludgeon a web to death.
that to the front. Take up the space where his comrade fell. And he's going...
God, there's another one.
He's going to
Isn't
attack
that where
Merrick.
My ball is at though.
Yeah.
You're right. It's below it. I think a 9 misses.
Isn't this Sky Team still?
Yeah.
So he's standing on top of the body of his huge ass friend?
No, the body's on the floor.
Right, so if he's on the ceiling, then he's inside the flaming sphere.
No, this flaming spear can't take up the space of where the person was. It just slams into it. But he's next to it. Or I should say above it.
So he's gonna take damage at the end of his turn.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't know what it is. That was at Merrick.
Oh, it misses.
He's gonna make a saving throw and save. Is that half damage?
No, it's no. If you end your turn, you just take the damage. I think.
No, you make the save against the damage.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I just need to know if it's half damage. Or...
Yeah, it's half.
Okay. So he'll take 4. That's actually all of Sky Team. Zazel.
Ryan.
Zazel.
Okay, let's see here. I have, limited. Well. I'm gonna magic missile. The one that's on top of the flaming sphere.
Okay. Roll your damage. Alright, 10 damage. It's 3 magic missiles slam into it. But it still seems to be holding on. Did you want to move at all?
I'll move there.
Okay, Bell.
Belle is going to. She's gonna bane the other 3 that were not attacking.
Okay. Ooh, charisma.
I imagine the spiders are not very charismatic.
They are very charismatic. They're spiders. They're scary. Fail. 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 Alright, so they all failed.
Alright,
How
that's just a
charismatic are these
D4
spiders?
attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
And she will use cats. Stop surrounding me.
They're protecting their mommy.
Like genuinely, I think that they can tell that I'm like really stressed out. Fucking spiders. My D&D games. She'll sing a song. What does she want to sing a song for? She'll sing a song for Merrick.
Okay.
Oh no, you know what? Detruda, because Detruda's scared. She'll say, Detruda, you spider killing queen,
Aww.
with her drum.
Her angry drum.
She's gonna move into this corner.
Okay.
So she sounded like a metal person. She's like roaring.
Alright, ground team's gonna move in.
Fucking ground team.
Since only one is webbed, he's going after one that's webbed. Going to bite at you, Constantine. 19.
Oh, that'll hit. Because the web
Wait,
also
did they get
says-
advantage on webbed things?
Yeah, because he's restrained.
Oh. I didn't read it well
I
enough.
also get a -10 to my AC.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, you don't. That's saying that that's the web's AC, friend.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, very tired. Yeah, 19 will hit.
Okay.
A lot of damage.
I mean, they're spiders. This one's going to come in. On the side of the wall.
Wait, hang on. What? I was gonna say, what about this poison?
Wait for the last one. Can you do your bane roll for that 19, please?
Oh yeah. Good call.
Darn.
17.
That's the exact number you needed.
And does he have to make some kind of saving throw? It doesn't have it on there, but it says it in the description.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
$15.
I don't know why their thing isn't on here.
And it doesn't even say if it must make a saving throw. It's like it must make a TC.
Let's see. Okay, the target must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw. Okay. So you definitely pass. So you take half of the poison damage. One more attack at you, Constantine. 23, I'm pretty sure is going to hit even with a -4. So another con save. 11 is enough to succeed. So 13 is halved to 6. So 17 total.
Alright, Costy's not looking too good, guys.
Alright. Well, it is Constantine's turn. You are currently restrained.
That's okay. I can still cast a spell, right?
Yep.
Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
All my friends are not affected, but they are.
And that is a DC what?
DC 15?
Should be 15 if your stat or your
Yep.
wisdom is 18.
It's 19, so yeah.
Okay. The others are out of range.
But it does make it difficult terrain to and
Wisdom save. Okay. So they'll take 11.
yep.
Deshuda.
Alright, I'm gonna move like over that way. And I'm gonna try to. Can I like ram my flaming?
Can't hear you.
Can I like ram my flaming spear into the one that's trying to get that Constantine?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ram that bitch then.
Okay. Roll 2d6. Nine again. Succeeds.
Gained.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. 50. It's got to roll a 2. Yep, fails. So it takes the full 9.
Not my bonus,
That was
or
just
not
your
my
bonus action. You still have an action.
And I do a regulars.
Yep. Just can't be concentration. Or you'll lose the flaming sphere.
But wait.
Yeah. -4 for myself. And
Who are you giving it to?
I'll give that to Constantine.
Constantine. Constantine's currently webbed up.
Oh wait, never mind. Merritt. I
Merrick
thought
doesn't need any healing.
It's not healing.
not healing. That's him. He gets.
He does more damage.
Well, the thing is, if you give
Oh,
it to
right.
if you give it to me, everything that enters my sphere or starts its turn there will take the extra necrotic damage from my spirit card.
That is true.
It will. It's pretty.
Yeah, it
useful.
would help Constantine.
All right, so yeah, I guess Constantine get like yeah. Oh wait, and doesn't Bobble get to do anything? Or Glinda?
Linda's been sitting out this fight.
Alright. Linda's just comforting me, like.
Merrick.
That's me. Merrick will put down his bow. Well, I guess he usually says he drops it, so he's just gonna drop that shit. And take out his daggers. Be like, pow pow. I'm a dagger dude. So he daggers.
Okay. 24 will hit.
That's still insane. And dagger.
He only gets 1 dagger.
Why is he only at 1 dagger?
He can only take out 1 dagger at a time.
Oh, alright. Well, 1 dagger.
But he does get sneak attack.
11.
All right.
I don't think he has any fun bonus actions.
That drops the bottom one.
Can he use his bonus action? Oh, well, I guess he can just take it out the other turn.
All right.
That's it.
It's ceiling team now.
Sky team.
They need to roll. Neither of them get their webs back. All right.
Say
So
that this one in front of us died?
yep.
Upon entering there, he will have to make that save.
Yes, he will. So he's gonna squeeze into there. So his attacks will have disadvantage. Was it wisdom, right? He fails.
You want me to re-roll the damage?
No, it was 11.
Facebook's calling you.
All right. So once again, there's only one person down, so he's going to attack the person in the webs. This will not be at advantage though, since he has disadvantage. I think a 24 will hit regardless. Con save. Actually, 2 con saves. First con save for poison, second con save for concentration. Against you, Constantine.
Sorry, that was the wrong button.
Okay, so first con save, you take half damage, and you drop Spirit Guardians.
Yep.
The other one has to sit and wait because he can't do anything.
And if this one ended his turn, he's in a flaming sphere.
You're right. He's got to make a save.
Dex save.
Oh, remember that the one that took 11 also got
2 extra.
Son of a monkey.
Yeah, so he
He still takes half damage.
he saves. He takes 4. It's the end of Skynet. Azazel.
Firebolt.
Okay, which one?
The one that's in front.
Okay, there's two in the front.
I thought that one was dead.
Yeah,
There's one live one and one dead one.
there's one alive. There's two alive ones and one dead one.
There's two live ones here?
Yep.
Is one on the ceiling?
He's more of on the wall. Remember, they have spider climb.
Was there one that was injured already?
Yeah, the one on the wall is injured. It's the one that had the flaming sphere rammed into it. As well as the spirit guardians.
I'm gonna toll the dead.
Same with the bottom one. The bottom one's been injured by spirit guardians and flaming sphere.
Alright, yeah, I'll toll one of them.
Which one, top or bottom?
The top one.
Okay. 23, that's a big difference.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, what is that? A wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Okay. It's going to be missing that nat 20 earlier.
Minus
Oh.
D4.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's
No, he still manages to hold out.
alright.
That's too much damage. Too much damage for a cantrip. Bell.
Yeah. Not me.
It's all about the nines.
If you're not rolling 2 ones, you're not gonna hit with a cantrip.
Bell's gonna,
Unless you're a unless you have Eldritch Blast.
Bell's going to healing word on Constantine
Okay.
at second level.
Second level healing word. Constantine, you'll regain 9.
And
Bell.
remind Truda that she is inspired.
Okay, you still have an action.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do.
Could blast my web away, Bell.
That doesn't hurt you, does it?
It might.
Doesn't say so. It says it can be attacked away.
Alright, well, I'll as soon as I find it.
I'll recast it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a waste.
Crit success and crit fail. All in one.
Great. She will Eldritch Blast the web, I guess. Pow pow. Pow.
Okay.
Pow.
Yeah, it'll take both, but you'll be able to destroy the web.
Thank you, Bell.
Wink.
Just in time.
Does she say it or does she actually wink?
Both.
Alright, ground team. There's actually only one left on ground team. It's currently on the wall. Sees that you knocked that away. See if he gets... Actually, no, he still has it. He hasn't used it. He's going to try and web you.
Who?
Constantine. 19. $17.
Yeah, I'm web.
Alright. That is its turn. Constantine's your turn.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still attack and stuff.
Yeah, I know. I will toll the dead and the one right in front of me.
Okay. Jeez, enough with the damage.
Dead D12s.
Revan, I can see you.
Bane though. Oh,
It
it
doesn't
doesn't.
Doesn't matter.
Alright, I'll bonus action healing word myself. Gosh darn it.
You guys mess with our home. Detruda.
I'm gonna ram it. Ram.
Okay, which one? Bottom one or top one?
The one that shot Constantine Webden.
Okay, top one. Bam, they are all over these deck saves.
-4 or D4.
16. Believe still saves.
He's 15.
But that's your bonus action?
Yeah.
He still takes half of the damage.
Right. Takes 2.
Jeez, did you really only roll 4 for that on a 2d6?
She rolled a 5 total.
Reverend, what are you doing? I'm a fire bolt it.
Alright, that one drops.
I want to use this inspiration, but it's not letting me. What can I inspire my damage to go higher?
Alright, so now the one there is sandwiched. He's got a spider under him and a spider on top of him.
Spider sandwich. It's like having 3 pieces of bread. And nothing else.
It's all juice. Merrick will have advantage on the attack.
Merrick will take it, take out his other dagger, and go ahead and give this a whirl.
15 will miss.
Yep.
Oh wait, hold on. I think that was the last one. Uh, 15 will hit this one.
Woo!
So you can roll a sneak attack. 13. Okay.
And then offhand.
21, 23, 6 will kill it.
No, it's actually only 3 damage. It's actually only 1 damage because it's a natural 1 because it doesn't have its 5.
Alright, never mind. It is still alive.
Sorry. I talked myself right out of that one. I'm just being honest.
Alright, that leaves ground team.
Round team. Woo!
Or,
The truth is doing all the killing.
sorry, not ground team, sky team.
Alright.
I thought it was Skynet.
But the best offense, the best defense is a good offense. So.
Nope, he doesn't get it either. Alright, well. He's just gonna have to crawl in here too.
He decided he wanted to be Spider-Man today when he comes out. Now I'm fighting spiders.
Is there even room for him in there anymore?
Yeah, because the other ones are dead. It's just he's got to squeeze in there. So the first one, who's essentially prone and can't ever stand up, is gonna make an attack
With a what?
with his fangs.
He can still bite people.
23 will hit Constantine.
Poor Constantine.
He's the only one webbed.
Didn't you say he has disadvantage?
Yeah, and advantage against Constantine.
Oh, right, because he's webbed.
Yep.
We keep forgetting to unweb him.
No, he was just unwebbed.
Had a chance? You keep forgetting to unweb.
I've been doing damage. I'm DPS.
Alright, Constantine, you'll fail, so you'll take the 12 poison as well.
I'm down.
You're down?
Yeah.
Alright, this one's going to grab you. Merrick can get an opportunity attack.
Didn't you say he can't move?
The one on the bottom, yes. But the one that just moved in there can grab him.
Isn't my sphere still up there?
Your sphere is there, but he's not ending his turn there. So Constantine, you'll get dragged. Since you're all nice and webbed up. Merrick gets an opportunity attack if he wants it.
I took it.
Oh, okay.
21 to hit and 15 damage.
21 to hit, yes. 9, no sneak attack.
Why?
Because you have to have a conscious ally.
Oh, right.
But that's as far as he can move. And
It brought me down directly to 0. Do I need to make death saves for that?
no, if it brought you down directly to 0, you're automatically stabilized. Azazel.
Part of the bite.
Oh, hold on. I need to roll dexterity against 5 damage. Because the other one had to end its turn because it can't move. 18s across the board. 17. So it'll succeed and take 1 or 2 damage.
Can I see beyond this one?
Barely. It's got. I should say barely. It's got half cover. But you can see it.
The one that grabbed him and walked around the way, is it injured?
Is it? Yes, it is injured. It did take Merrick's damage.
Alright, I'm going to pull the hit again.
13 seems more reasonable.
It's still gonna roll like an 18. Statistics on saving. Oh wow.
No, it failed.
Alright. I'm gonna actually put this. So when I'm done with these cantrips, do I put them in my discard pile? If I discard them? Or does it just go in like a side pile? How does that work?
They go back into your deck, or you can choose to discard them.
Okay. I'll put this one back.
Belle, you see Constantine getting dragged away.
Alright, she will step
Do I
here,
reshuffle it then?
Yes.
and she will... Yeah, she's gonna have to... She'll healing word him.
Okay.
For 10.
All right, Constantine, you'll be awakened.
But still paralyzed, right?
Yes.
Great.
Can actually get rid of ground team. Anything else, Belle? You still have your action.
Yeah, sorry, I know I'm thinking. Oh, wrong things. I feel like, I don't know if this would make him drop him. I guess that would be my hope.
You would know that unless the something specifically says it drops it, then you probably hold on to him.
Large on me. It probably can't carry me if you were more.
Well, I don't know what world you live in that I have the spell unlocked.
Oh, that's right. You were gonna get it so you could make skulls smaller to transport them easier.
I
That's
think I was trying to convince Detroit to do that. I mean, I'm just gonna try to hit it, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Gonna say you blast the dead spider in front of you.
Well, fuck that with one in particular.
23 will hit. All right. Constantine,
I've done all I can.
Detruda.
All right. Oh, I gotta like.
Does he have a weight? Can he save again against the poison because he's conscious now? Or no?
No.
And then I'm gonna ram my spear into him.
Which one?
I'm gonna go with a giant spider carrying Constantine.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
he's asking because how can you can't ram your spear that far away? Friend.
No, I'm doing. That's why I screwed it up.
Right, but never mind.
You can go.
he can move 30 feet.
Yeah.
But isn't that with disadvantage?
Cast your flaming sphere again.
Oh, you were. Never mind. Disregard me. I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Hold it, but I'm gonna agree with you on that statement tonight.
I swear to God, you said my spear, and I'm like, why the fuck are you using a spear right now?
I don't know.
All right.
Spear.
It'll save and take only 3 points. You still have an action.
Son of a bitch. Oh. No.
What are you gonna do?
There you go. Oh, God damn it. I thought I cast him, but I did it.
Okay.
Point it right at its asshole.
You have to add your +3 in there.
Okay. So
Again, it
4,
didn't go?
14 damage. Is 14 enough?
I edit this thing so I
Okay.
Is 14 enough to get...
It's Merrick's turn.
Oh my god!
I mean, it would. Merrick, I don't even think can pick this up and shoot this guy in time. So he will have to attack the guy in front of him, unfortunately.
Okay, he'll have advantage.
Oh, I keep forgetting about his stupid green flame blade thing. I should have used that. Sorry. I'll do that. Oh god, I don't even know that was really complicated. So that is 11.
11 damage.
Alright, and he'll...
Also, never mind. You might not want to roll that.
Why?
Because Green Flame Blade's got to jump to another creature. And the only other
To
creature...
a different creature of your choice.
Yeah, a different creature of your choice. The only other creatures you can choose from are himself or Detruda.
It can't jump to, like, the dead one?
No.
Okay, well, disregard then.
I'll let you keep the attack. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Just roll the damage.
Well, I think it would still be the 1d4 for the dagger. So it would just be the 8?
Yeah, the 8. Give me sneak attack since Detruda. Well, Detruda and, yeah, advantage. 6 is enough.
Woo.
That one gives up.
Alright, can he, like, acrobatics his ass in here?
He'd have to climb.
Can I do that?
It'd be an action.
You can't, like, I don't know, isn't there, like, a thing that you can do?
Like a cunning action or something.
So he was gonna use his bonus action to dash.
Right, but he's got to climb over 3 creatures. So he'd have to spend an action to climb.
Okay, well, he already used his action, so... He doesn't have anything fancy, right?
I mean, The only thing he has left is cunning action.
Yeah, I mean, then I guess he just stays here.
Right, he's going to drag Constantine. That's all he can do for his turn. Azazel.
Okay. So it took him.
Yes.
Constantine. There's still one in front of us, right?
No, that's dead.
Okay. So everything in front of us is dead.
Yep.
Yes.
But they filled that hole up, I think.
Yep.
We have to climb it.
How do I climb? Can I just walk through it? It's just different terrain, or?
No, you have to climb it, like an action. Climb.
Okay, well I can't because they're in the way. Or can I?
No, you can climb it. You just have to spend your action climbing over them. But you know that there's webbing on the other side.
Oh, I mean,
Just so you know, just only looking at rules for climbing is generally uses your movement. It's not an action.
climb over it.
It's up to you if you want to climb.
I just rolled. Do I
Oh,
climb
yeah.
over it?
Yeah, you can climb over it. Or you can get on top if you want to. It's difficult terrain. The whole area around here is going to be difficult terrain.
Alright. It was 15 to there, so what is that? 25 to get up there?
Yeah.
And it takes 10 to move, right? So I can't.
Yep.
That's where I stay. And I can see the webs?
Yeah, you can see the webs. They're on the ceiling and the floor.
Can I firebolt to clear the webs?
Yeah, you can attempt to.
Alright, okay, the firebolt.
But you use your action to climb.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Then yeah, that's my turn.
Bell?
Can I discard it?
No.
I have to discard Can I discard my whole hand?
No.
Can I climb with Azazel still there?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's both sides, so.
Is it an athletics check?
Yeah. Yeah, you can make it.
So 10, 20, 30.
All right, you're going to jump down on the webs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I guess I'll use my last inspiration on Merrick.
Okay, are you jumping on the webs?
Yes, I said.
Okay, give me a strength saving throw. All right, you're not restrained by the webs. The Truda.
Alright, I'm gonna try to climb up and get over. Yeah?
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Fuck.
Remember, you have inspiration.
Yep, you make it.
I guess I'd just be behind her or something. Just,
Let's see, 10, 20, and you can go there, 30. You can drop down.
She only has 25, so she'd be on top of
Yeah. So you're going to be up here. One of these two spaces, at least. Merrick.
Uses inspiration.
Okay, just needs to roll a 3. All right, you can make it up. He still has his bonus action to dash if he wants to.
Oh, right, I forgot. If that's the case, he'll move through to Truda then. So 10,
Okay.
20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Okay. Give me a strength saving throw for him.
No, he just uses inspiration. Fuck.
All right. So he stops in front of you. He's restrained by the webs. He is going to move. Not into the wall, please. All right, Azazel.
Alright, yeah, so it's 10. 20.
Before you make I was gonna say, before you make too many decisions,
What?
roll to see if you get stuck.
Oh, okay. Strength, right?
Yep, strength saving throw.
You get stuck. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so you're going to be restrained.
Maybe unlucky. Roll again?
Okay.
No.
No.
I'm lucky. I don't think lucky has actually worked for me once, to be honest.
It's been more unlucky. All right, you still have an action though. You can spend an action to get yourself out of restraint if you want to.
How do I do that?
Another strength saving throw, or actually not strength saving throw, athletics check.
It's the same.
Yeah.
I just start seeing me struggling around not something, I don't.
Bell.
Like, oh no, I need to get out.
So mechanically, am I gonna have to roll a strength saving throw for each one of my steps?
No.
Okay. So since I saved, I can move.
Yes. You just move at difficult terrain.
Yeah. So that's 20. I'm dashing, obviously. Oh, actually, can I see it from here? Oh, I can't see it from here. Great. So, well, it's 15, so back here. I am going to... Why am I not higher level for monster? I'm just gonna blast it. 16
16 will hit for 1.
for 1. 25 for 2.
Oh wow, it falls unconscious.
Yes!
I thought I was going to get away with 3 hit points.
Does Constantine just go boom, boom on the ground? Does he take any damage from falling? Or is
No.
the webbing cushioning him? Like a go boom.
He's now back to being restrained.
Paralyzed.
Restrained and paralyzed.
Alright, I'm gonna try to run up to him.
Begrudgingly make your way up to him. Or not begrudgingly, but like doing the best you can, man.
But you guys can move freely. Yes.
Bring the webbings and stuff
For an hour.
Yeah, I don't think I can fix that.
Oh, great. We can take another short rest. There you go. I need some stuff.
Can I use hit dice while I'm paralyzed?
Yeah. I mean, you're
Question.
relaxing. It doesn't say paralyzed stops you from using hit dice. Can't be any more still.
I am relaxing. I can't do anything strenuous.
Dude, I guess it depends on what position you're paralyzed in on whether or not you're relaxed.
Well, it knocks him unconscious, so
Oh, right. That's true.
you just brought him back up.
Yeah,
Right, but he's saying you became paralyzed when you went unconscious.
yeah, that's right.
So you're pretty relaxed when you're unconscious. So let's just short rest here, folks.
All right, you guys want a short rest here?
I'm gonna
Don't forget about Bobble. Keeping him company over here. Keeping her company over
Oh
here.
yeah, I get a great novel.
You want a song of rest?
well, I'm gonna healing spirit on top of you, actually.
Did anyone just think about freeing me?
Oh, I will tell Bobble to help you.
Does that free me?
So, will that heal me all the way?
Yeah, you should go full. It's just on you.
Jason, does that free me?
Or no, actually,
I mean, no, but over the course of an hour, I would assume that they'd be able to free you.
Does the 16 free me?
Yes, the 16 will free you.
I'm
I'm
having.
basically there for a full minute, just struggling and just...
I told Bobble to help you. Bobble is helping.
A minute is 10 rounds? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yes, it's 10 rounds.
So how much hit points are you missing, Constantine?
I am missing 44.
Alright, so I'll just keep it on you for those other rounds, then scoot it over so everybody else can use it for 2 rounds.
I'm
So
fully...
everybody gets 12 if they want it.
I think the only one that they hit was Constantine.
Fine,
Yep.
Katruda's low, I'm missing a few.
How much do I get?
You could be up to full.
What I just said out loud.
48.
Yeah, you're basically up to full.
Alrighty.
And everybody else gets 12. If they need it.
Yeah, I'll snag some. Yeah.
Oh, with that, I gotta hit. I have
Okay.
Just want to keep going. Bell can control me again. Sorry, Bell.
Put yourself at full health before you go.
I did.
Your little bar is still low.
There you go. I just forgot to click.
It's still low. Does anybody else do my
Yeah, no, it's still low.
Alright, there it
It's
goes.
low in
It's up there
alert.
now.
Good night, everybody. Sorry
Good
about
night.
being later today. I had a rough route where I had 2 stops, took me 50 minutes because they gave me a runaround. That would...
Aren't you on a
So-
baby route?
No, not anymore. I was 180 stops today.
Oh, you'll be okay. You'll start making that in no time. The only thing we'll have to worry about soon enough is when it comes to your holiday hours.
What are you doing with it?
I deliver Amazon packages.
Okay. You have to get them signed, I take it?
No. I take a picture of each one at the person's front door.
Oh, okay. So,
All right, you guys can get
Good night,
your
everybody.
short rest. Nothing is gonna wander into a spider's den.
You don't know.
we did.
I mean, I didn't say it was the smartest thing. It was your choice.
I mean,
So while I was there, before combat ended, I wanted to cast Gust and just put it in the discard pile. Can I have done that?
I don't think your turn came back around before it died.
Would it be considered in combat with the webbing?
No.
We were having a serious fight, Jason. It wasn't bad. We were struggling
Sure, why not? I'll let you do it this one time. But you guys can regain.
Paul is over there trying to help you.
Actually, I don't know if you guys need a short rest. Are you guys taking a short rest?
Yeah, I need a short rest.
Well, we have to wait an hour anyway
Okay,
to be unrealized.
that's all right. That's fine. You guys can take your short rest.
More of a hindrance than a help.
She was not a hindrance. She was using her scimitar to freaking hack away at
at
the web for you.
Is that what she was doing?
Are we ending for the night? Are we gonna?
No, we got 30 more minutes.
I mean, yeah, that's what she was doing. What do you think she was doing? Dancing for you?
How many times did she?
Alright, let's go.
As many times as she needed to.
What are in these rooms?
Essentially the same thing you guys have been seeing without. You guys essentially found the den where the spiders have lived.
There's no treasure.
Yeah, I was about to say, do the spiders have any treasure?
To
Are there,
the.
like, dead bodies in there that are covered with like gold or something?
Do you guys want to explain what's in there, or would you like me? To the south, you see 6 cocoons wrapped up in what you assume spider silk.
That's correct, Junior.
See, to the north, you would see broken cocoons with several dead bodies.
Is that all?
Yes.
I'm gonna go for the cocoons.
I'm gonna go for the dead bodies. I mean, I figure we're doing. You didn't go straight for the dead bodies. So I would.
Doing the opposite thing.
Do it the opposite. Also, I would like to know, like,
Your brother's one of them.
yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the cocoons and start like kind of opening them up.
Are they like all the way in here in the back? Or?
Yep.
Constantine would join you. Get your character up here.
Never did. There's 2 of them. I don't like controlling you.
Then don't be a necromancer.
Like 3 people.
Every time I highlight them, you're just like, stop it.
Yeah, because it's really annoying.
Okay, so Belle and Azazel, you're going up north.
Okay, I'm
You're going
cocoon.
south, Truda.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I'm opening the cocoons.
All right. You,
Bobble and drag her in during combat.
She took forever to get up here, so. Merrick, he's on guard.
Thanks, Truto.
all right. So yeah, you see several corpses in the area. Belle and Azazel.
Can I examine the chest?
Yes.
What do I find?
And down, like I said, down below you find several cocoons.
Alright, and I'm gonna cut them open.
Okay.
Does it look like they died to the spiders? I mean, I want to assume, but you never know.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that's what they died from.
For all I know, they could be scavengers. But they weren't, because they attacked us. Then again, we're tests, basically. So.
Alright, cutting them open, what do I see?
Belle, searching around, you find 3 pouches.
Check what's in the pouches.
Do I find anything she missed? Or?
Yes.
We're almost done, Junior. Go play for a moment, and then Mommy's gonna go make you food, okay? Go. If you want a snack, you can go downstairs by yourself. You're a big boy. Hurry up, because your Xbox gets turned off soon.
So much typing.
Sorry.
No? Exciting. Anticipation's killing me.
You can find spider eggs.
So run out. No, the footman's gonna come get you.
All right, that's what you find in each of the pouches.
Oh boy.
Those are each, by the way.
What do you mean? Oh, I see. Okay. I'm just gonna tell everybody, hey, I found some fancy gems. I'm gonna leave them in their pouches because there's no way to like divvy it up well. So I'm just gonna put them in my pocket and we'll divvy it up when we sell them.
So that was all that was over here?
That was all that Belle found.
Oh,
He rolled an 18.
Right.
okay. I just...
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You find a pouch. I shouldn't say a pouch, a bag. But it's empty.
Is it really empty?
How big
Can we go in,
How big is the bag?
It's pretty big. You notice that your hand kind of disappears when you put it into it.
My hand disappears when I put it in.
Yes.
I'll show Belle, I guess. But hold tightly to it. She seems grabby sometimes.
Sure, Grabby. You're thinking of the other one.
All I know is you're always rushing forward and touching. Oh, maybe that is the Truda.
That's definitely Detruda.
Who are you?
Look at it.
It's you.
I don't know.
You're the one, just random one, I guess.
What do I find in these
I
things?
mean, I talk about it first usually, and she'll put her hand in the bag too.
Hey.
Are either of you trained in Arcana?
I am.
No.
You can make an Arcana check. Yeah, this is it's uncommon, but you've seen them before. You can tell this is a bag of holding.
Elsa just has her hand in it, and she's like, "What is this?"
Okay, so I'm gonna put my hand in there and see if try to pull anything out that's in there.
Does he know how bag of holdings work?
You would know how they work.
So you just turn it inside out.
Okay, yeah. So I'll motion her to move back, and then I'll turn the bag inside out.
All right, she'll move back.
Spiders come out. Lots. Spiders.
They would be dead. They can't survive in there. Honey.
All right. I don't think these would activate if they fell out. All right. Let's see how many you actually get. Oh, rolled really well. All right. You see a bunch of let's see, what were they? They don't really have a picture for this. An ovoid resin shell fall out. You see 14 of them fall out of the bag.
An ovoid?
An ovoid.
That's like such a cool.
An ovoid resin shell.
I don't know how many times I would ever be able to use that word.
I'll pick one up and I'll put them all back in the bag and hold one of them because I don't know what they are. And I'll kind of examine it.
Can I pick one up and look at it too?
I'll hand one to Belle to look at it too.
All right. You guys can make
Major?
investigation checks.
25.
All right. I'll just reveal this to you.
Another 19.
There you go. That's what they are.
Oh, I think this is an alchemical non-magical item. Shatters on impact. You can throw it about 60 feet, and then it shatters in about like a 10-foot range. And if they don't dodge out of the way, they get restrained by webs.
14.
14.
I remember that's my favorite.
Alright, maybe we should put these back in the bag before anything happens with them.
Probably. You know, since this is your bag now, you have to keep track of everything.
Yeah. So now I just, start transferring all this stuff from my bag into this bag of holding.
All right, Detrita, you and you were down there with Constantine, right? Yep. You and Constantine begin going through the cocoons, opening them up. You can see several dead creatures inside. They seem to have been killed recently.
Oh. I'm gonna be like, so. You weren't the only dumb ones who came in here.
Guess not.
Deeper.
They don't really seem to have anything worth of value that hasn't been destroyed, except for 2 items that stand out.
Okay.
A wand and a very shimmering blade, short sword.
All right.
If you give me 10 minutes, I can see if these are magical.
What do you think about that? Sorry,
I'm gonna just reach. I'm gonna sit down and just start trying to identify these.
Okay.
Constantine will get so excited and do his ritual too.
For 2? Is he pregnant?
No, and do his ritual too.
Which one are you? Which were you identifying?
I'm gonna go with the shimmering wand. Or shimmering sword.
Why in the world would you identify the sword? What, are you the worst fucking wizard that has ever existed of all time? Alright, sorry, you can do what you want.
So the sword first.
Yes, I'm gonna go with the sword first.
Okay. So you identify the sword. I'll let you know what it is.
Just whisper it.
That's what I'm doing.
And the wand? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna sit right here and do it.
Did I do this wrong?
My bad, Mel. That was definitely the wrong person.
I know that's why I was cracking up. I was like, I can't help you with that.
I guess
I'm
if
gonna
you
put the
give-
wand in
if
my
you
hand.
give me a handout for that, just give everyone access to it, and I'll just we can keep track, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you have your own bag of holding now?
Nope.
She wishes.
So as you start pulling skulls out, you just see Azazel shake his head. No. You're not putting those in my bag of holding.
Why not?
I don't believe it's wasting. I mean, how much did each of those skulls?
When we get back up to the surface, we're gonna try to get them to their rightful people.
Where are the rest of the bodies?
What do you mean the rest of body. Oh, don't you remember it was just a closet full of skulls? We don't know where the rest of their bodies are. We're gonna come back and get more skulls each time we come down here.
I feel like we should have just left these there. And then come back with an empty. I'll shake that with these. And just filled it up.
Well, we didn't know that that was the thing that was gonna happen.
You could put half in my bag of holding,
They don't weigh very much.
but you're gonna carry the other half. So
I
that
mean,
when
I'm
you
not
don't.
even really carrying half of, to be
Oh.
honest.
said
Bob's
it.
carrying most of them.
Bobble has them. Where are you getting? I thought you just said you just wrote you pull 70 out of your bag. Out of.
Well, she would have grabbed the bag from Bobble and just like plopped the bag, like it's just a bag of.
Oh, Bobble can keep carrying them.
Nope.
Well, I mean, or they can be behind because I'm not putting them in my bag. That in this bag, I guess.
They don't weigh very much. It was mostly space constraints.
70 stalls for.
We don't need them for anything. We're bringing them back to their rightful place.
I feel like when you're in a place like this, your first thought when you see 70 skulls should not be, we need to return them to their owners. Their
I mean,
owners are
we actually found thousands.
their owners are dead, and that's like a lifetime of work.
Well, if I've got time in the spell slots, we might as well.
How are you gonna find all their owners?
Doing my best.
Yeah, that's.
Look, I'm not asking for your blessing on my mission. I'm asking if you could help by putting these skulls in that bag.
I cannot, in good conscience, help you with your mission. That would just be enabling you to make bad decisions.
I don't see why you think that this is a bad decision to put the dead to rest.
I mean, they were buried in a closet.
Nope, that's not what buried means.
I mean, I'd say to bury them in some dirt, but there's no dirt around here. And, I mean, we can ask the Truda what they do with their dead, and I guarantee you what dwarves do is basically the same thing as putting it in a closet.
I'll be sure to put on your final will that you don't mind if family's bodies just go into a closet.
I mean,
That
you
will
just
never
shove me
be
in
seen by anyone. Do
just
you
shove
not
me in
see
a
how
fire.
that's like really not very kind?
I mean, we could cremate them.
I mean, do you have a crematorium handy?
No, but I could make fire.
Do you know how hot fire has to be in order to burn bone to ash?
Yeah, I mean, really hot. We can get it there.
Nope.
I don't think we should be carrying around 70 skulls. It's fine if you want to.
Silk Seeker? I like that.
How much does a human skull weigh?
There's already weights for the skulls.
2 pounds each.
Yeah, I think we said 2 pounds.
2 pounds each.
Yeah.
You're carrying 140 pounds of skulls?
Well, Bobble is.
Even more no. Like, dude, so I know that this bag has a, like can hold a lot. It still has a limit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say that again?
So while this bag can hold a lot, it still has a limit.
I know.
So yeah, no, you're not putting 140 pounds of skulls in this bag.
Well, I mean, there's 5 of us, and the bag can hold 500 pounds. So 100 pounds of it is mine, and I'd like to use that for 100 pounds of skulls.
Alright, you're not putting anything else in here.
I don't want to put anything else in there. If that's not how you want to do this, that's fine. I will put 100 pounds of skulls in the bag.
Okay, so you still have 40 pounds of skulls.
Yep.
Also, how is that skeleton not over
She didn't even
encumbered?
apologize. Honey.
Okay. I mean, it's got a carry capacity.
Whatever.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know that. That's why I mean, I don't know how strong skeletons are, to be honest. So.
It can carry at least 150 pounds.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
All right. I think this is a good stopping point here, since we're at the 4-hour mark as well.
Is there anything else that I find over here besides the bodies?
Nope.
All right. Do any of the do any of the bodies like what race are they?
They're some sort of medium creature. It's hard to tell. You could probably assume that their closest resemblance is to some sort of goblin or hobgoblin.
All right, nobody I gotta worry about. All right.
All right.
No dwarf, no anything.
No dwarfs.
Those dwarves are carrying this.
You said they were goblin bodies?
Goblin or hobgoblin-ish.
Have we seen any hobgoblins down here? Oh yeah, we have.
Yes.
Just kidding.
But that's where we'll leave it off. Hopefully, Merrick will be back next week, and hopefully Max will have or Constantine will have a better schedule.
Hopefully.
All right. Bye, stream.
Bye,